A Bankstown mother and daughter have been charged after a fight over toilet paper in Woolworths. The vision of the shoppers arguing with another woman went viral as supermarkets impose new purchase limits to curb coronavirus hysteria.
The fight over toilet paper that went viral around the world.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
Now the 60-year-old mother and her 23-year-old daughter, who were wheeling a trolley full of rolls at Woolworths Chullora, have been charged with the fray and are due in court next month.
I cannot understand the logic. We have a big factory in Penrith that produces toilet paper.
Investigators spoke to the other woman, a 49-year-old, who'd allegedly been assaulted, but she wasn't injured. The incident, one of several at Australian supermarkets, as desperation for toilet paper reaches irrational levels.
Everybody please stay calm and be rational. We have everything we need.
For the second time in a week, Woolworths and Coles have been forced to crack down on the number of toilet paper packs allowed to be purchased. At Woolies, customers are now limited to just 2. But here at Coles, it's down to just 1 per person. We have asked our suppliers to focus on increasing production of larger pack sizes. A pack of 30 rolls should last an average family for around 3 weeks.
We can all get enough toilet paper if we all calm down a little bit.
Hannah Sinclair, 9 News.
What's up, fellow YouTubers? So, I had to call my stepmom to see if she could bring me some toilet paper, and she was able to do so, so greatly appreciated on that. Thank you very much. Also to Kenny Rogers, cheers. Product placement, not a sponsor. Oh boy. What can I say, YouTube? This coronavirus BS has really been messing with people, you know, and it's just like, the thing we have to realize is that panicking will get us nowhere. So it's important that we keep a level head when dealing with this bullshit. Yeah, when you panic or when you freak out, what have you, that's when shit goes south. So the thing I want to tell you, cool Cobras, the thing I want to tell you, cool Cobras, right now is don't let the coronavirus BS distract you from the real issues. And if you're stuck in quarantine or dealing with whatever, you know, find ways to entertain yourself. Watch YouTube videos, watch movies, do something to pass the time. And then more importantly, don't let the bullshit distract you. It's very easy to get distracted with the coronavirus epidemic that's going on. It keeps people in fear and in panic, so they're not going to focus on the real issues. If people are panicking and freaking out, then of course stupid shit's going to happen. Like buying all the toilet paper. I was lucky that my stepmom was able to bring me some toilet paper, so I do appreciate that. But here's the thing of it, okay? Buying all the toilet paper, all it's going to do is piss people off. Buying all the toilet paper in the store is not going to prevent the coronavirus. What is going to prevent it, though, is washing your hands, coughing into your elbow, and eating plenty of spicy food. It's a well-known fact that when you eat spicy food, you boost your immune system. Product placement, not a sponsor. You do realize if the government wanted to take over, they could, if they wanted to, especially with everyone freaking out about the coronavirus. It wouldn't be that difficult, to be honest. But you didn't hear that from me. There's being precautious, and then there's just being flat out ridiculous. While using hand sanitizer can be a great way to prevent the spread of bacteria and such. A lot of places are closed because of this bullshit. People are out of work for the next 3 to 4 weeks. A pipe clogged up again. Luckily, we had the tools for the job, huh? Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching.
What's up out there, people? And a big happy birthday to the King Cobra himself. Yes, today was his birthday. I don't know if anybody out there witnessed that depressing blasé spectacle of a birthday stream that he did. Oh, goodness. Gotta love the Cobes. Giving us the rundown on the vid. How you guys all doing? How's everybody out there? How you all feeling? Hope everyone's good. Things are getting serious, folks. Look, we take things with a bit of levity over here. We have some fun. We make some jokes, but, you know, it's a serious situation. I hope everyone's doing okay. And I hope, everyone you know is doing okay, because we're still at the beginning of this thing. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I know there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of unknowns. You know, all I can say is listen to your medical professionals. Don't listen to somebody on Facebook. Don't listen to, YouTube videos of people telling you eat hot, spicy food. Now, like everything, there's a grain of truth, though, in it. Like, for example, G-Man had made a video addressing some of the concerns of the people in COVID-19. I didn't really feel necessary to go through that because Dragnaut did a pretty good job addressing it, though I will give G-Man just a smidge more credit, maybe, because you know what they say about broken clocks. I mean, even broken clocks are right twice a day. I did hear G-Man in the video, at least what I had saw of it, recommend to people to listen to medical professionals. If you think you have the symptoms, contact medical professionals. But just for the record, if anyone did see that video, no, gargling with salt will not kill the virus. Now, it'll relieve symptoms of a sore throat. So again, that's why I say there's nuggets of truth in it. But it's not a cure. There is no cure. Even staying at home completely isolated is just to slow the spread of it, right? And that is very important. Because, again, I think we're just at the beginning of something here. So, geez, Louise, we don't want to dwell on that. But, yeah, we have a little bit to cover. Now, I had said last time we were together live streaming that we hadn't been giving Cobra his due. And it is now his birthday. So we have to give Cobra a little extra tonight. Now, he did do an extremely lazy, blasé, one of the most depressing birthday streams that I probably watched. But, folks, I did my due diligence. I went through an hour-and-a-half stream and carved it down to 15 minutes. We're going to check that out. We got some cooking with Shanny. Most of this stuff I haven't even seen yet. I know a lot of people out there have already checked this stuff out. We got the Shanny meltdown about Pelosi. I watched like the first 2 minutes of that. We got some cooking. We got some Nick Bravo, who's willing to trade toilet paper for certain services with women between 18 and 29. We'll get to that. I didn't get any Tila, no Gail tonight. I figure, Tila's still over there sexually harassing police officers, and Gail's still crazy. Oh, we got some mukbang. We got some music. Speaking of that, we, of course, lost another icon, Mr. Kenny Rogers, the gambler himself. Another icon down. Lost at the beginning of this pandemic. Now, to be clear, he did not succumb to COVID-19. But talk about timing. I guess he really did know when to fold him. Oh, geez, that's a bad joke. Folks, we're going to pay a tribute the only way we really can. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Have Mr. King Cobra himself pay a little tribute to Kenny Rogers, folks. Here we go. Just for you.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? Today, country music lost another legend. Rest in peace, Kenny Rogers. If I had...
Oh my God. I can't believe I almost forgot. Someone out there said, Celeste Kitty says, Tila posted about CPS visiting her kids this morning or visiting her this morning. About time. Anyways, I almost forgot and I feel bad. This has become a tradition and I had this special for Cobra. So let me just get oriented here. I'm sitting here cotton-mouthed. I almost forgot to do the beer before the music. We can't do that. Look at that. We even got a clear picture. I got my toilet paper hunting gear out ready that I was using today to fight the masses, elbow through. Got the Heineken. Oh, that's ice cold. Ice cold. Yeah, you thought I forgot. I was testing you guys. I was seeing if anybody would notice. A little disappointed, actually. Okay. So a little sippy sip. Oh, yeah. That's like an angel dancing on the tip of my tongue. Now, listen, we're going to do something really ignorant here. I did it for Shanny. I got to at least do it for Cobes' birthday, okay? No, I don't do this type of thing. I'm an amateur. We're going to do an ignorant-ass combo here. I went up to the store. What did I get? They didn't have any Monster energy drinks. So I got this Rockstar grape or something. I don't know. I don't drink this shit. This is just going to be silly, folks. This is absolute silliness. Do I put the beer in first or do I put the whatever? I don't want to waste too much of the beer because I like just drinking beer, actually. But this is for Cobes. Happy birthday, Cobes. We're going to do a ignorant-ass drink combination. I ate Reese's Pieces and Mountain Dew for Vaughn Hilton, so that was ignorant. Those are two flavors that just do not go together. Okay, let's do this. Easy, easy, easy. Right there. So I don't know. We're going to try this, folks. I don't know. I'm hesitant. I got to say, that's pretty fucking dank. That is a dank drink. Not something I think I do all the time. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Oh my God, how do people live like this? Anyways, on with the show. You're not here to see me. You thirsty bastards. There we go. Rip Kenny Rogers.
Some Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey. I'll be taking a shot for him. But I am out of alcohol until I get my YouTube money, provided, you know. Yeah. But that's all right. We got a cigarette here that I rolled with some cigar tobacco, you know. Ooh, that's harsh. So this is my way of paying tribute. I'm going to sing along with the song The Gambler. On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying,
I can see you're out of aces for a taste of whiskey. I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got...
Now, to be fair, I don't know really how much of this would be considered karaoke. This is more of like a mumble along, apparently. No copyright infringement intended.
Got too quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded it off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. And in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up, when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the deal is done.
Yeah, someone made that lyric video right there, and I just sang it. There you go, YouTube. That was Kenny Rogers, Gambler Man. No copyright infringement intended.
I love how he doesn't even know the actual name of the song, right? Did you notice the one part where he's saying Game Boy? Cobes, you gotta love him. We'll come back to Cobes. Like I said, it's his birthday. Guess how old he is. Jeepers creepers. Let's move along here. We're going to move through this quickly tonight, kiddies. We're going to move along here. Some Nick Bravo. Nick Bravo, God, he dipped out there. I thought he was gone. I had something come up. He took a bunch of his content off his YouTube, and maybe it was because he was putting out after his conversation how he's going to turn his channel around and focus on something. Let's see the fruits of his labor here, folks.
So I know some single women between the ages of 18 to 29 are out there wondering how they can get some of this sweet, sweet TP. Well, there's a thing called bartering, and I'm not going to suggest what service you could provide for a roll of TP. I'm not going to suggest what service or good you can provide. I'm just saying, if you want this badly enough, send me a DM. Look at all that. Are you salivating? You like it?
Now I'm going out on a limb here. I'm assuming since they're all individual packages, they were probably like given to them by like housing or something. It was probably some state program to make sure like all the fucking all the whatevers, the low income people fucking get their toilet paper. And he obviously blatantly abused it. Probably got back in line with different outfits or something.
Like it, ladies? Look at that. Look at that, ladies. Oh, look at all that toilet paper. Look at all that toilet paper. Oh,
Corky thinks finally in the apocalypse, he can strategically place himself to get laid.
a rich man. I am a very, very rich man, aren't I? Yes, I have so much fucking toilet paper. It's ridiculous.
I actually want to thank Sherlock Holmes for capturing this. I think he puts his little tag on the end here.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh.
It's art, people. It really is art. I cannot undervalue or understate the value of archivers. Yeah, Corky, for some reason, he ducked out. Something spooked him. He took a bunch of those videos off. And maybe it was because he was making videos like this. Of course, that didn't last long. He's back. Now, this is something I haven't really watched much of, but seems to be back in fine form here, folks. Let's check in on Corky and see how his fight with COVID-19 has been going. Last time he was going to beat the virus through sheer will.
Hello, my brethren. How are you this morning? So I've been thinking about quite a few subjects. First of all, I see how so many have become afraid. I see how so many have given into fear, and terror, and pain. I am here to say basically your ignorance will be your demise.
I'm here to say that fucking wind popper that he's got around the fucking microphone there is looking pretty fucking nasty, man. So you gotta fucking, you're gonna spit all over it, fucking clean it once in a while, dude. Jeez.
You will give in to
Step 1 to improving your YouTube channel.
fear. You will give in to hopelessness. You will give in to destruction.
Like, what the hell is that shit?
And you will craft your own demise.
It's like chunks of nuggets of salami.
Life is often about survival, adaptation, change. I don't see any of that for most people. I see people upset about the fact that their lives are the same, mediocre, and that they crave something more. This is where learning comes in. Most people do not want to learn. They don't want to. They're like, no, we want a savior. We want a savior who's going to be responsible for all our actions, all our problems, all our faults, all our responsibilities, completely back to some infantile state when all we could do was lie in a fucking crib on our back and cry and wail in the hopes that somebody else would come feed us, diaper us, all this other nonsense.
Coming from a guy, by the way, who's living on state assistance, whose housing is provided by state assistance, whose food and ass wipe is provided by state assistance, yet refuses to work because he's an intellectual and repetitive work is just beneath him. This is a man who believes people choose to work at McDonald's as a career. It's just not for him.
Yes, you were an infant. Move on. You've grown the fuck up. And yet I see people repeatedly, repetitively lie there like babies, lie there like infants. I've done it myself. Because that's the message of society.
You are doing
Society tells you your government loves you. Your government will save you. Your government will save you. Your church, your God will save you.
I don't want to be that guy, but I want to bring up, I think it's a little bit. All I'm saying is, what a slap in the face to Jesus, right? When the fucking Pope is like, fuck it, we're not doing Easter. This is too dangerous. I mean, it's a smart thing to do. I don't think people should be getting in churches at Easter, contrary to what some may be saying. Even though Easter is a beautiful time. It's going to be very beautiful. We're all going to be back together. It's going to be bigly. Easter's going to be big this year. It's going to be beautiful. No. But I'm just saying, this is how much faith these people have, right? They're like, fuck it. We ain't going to church. I'm just pointing that out. But yeah, this guy.
There is no one coming to save you. There's no one coming to save you. The question is, are you going to save yourself? Are you going to save yourself? Are you going to take up that challenge? Are you going to bear that cross? Are you going to put that boulder up the hill? Are you going to do the work?
Well, see, it's not as easy for everybody else, Corky, because we haven't all been rejected by society. I mean, when you're talking about watching people lay there like babies, you're talking about watching people from your window. I mean, really, this whole situation hasn't changed life for this guy at all. Right? And I don't think it's that society teaches us that the government loves us or the government's there to be our savior. It's more that people that work and pay taxes to the system feel entitled that the government get off their ass and do something because that's what we fucking pay for. But as a recipient of the government, you probably wouldn't see it that way. Just say it.
90% of you? No, not a chance. You're waiting for Jesus, Muhammad, Shiva, the Galactic Federation, Trump, Biden. You're just waiting for all these forces to come save you. There's no one coming to save you. You've been given the knowledge. I have all kinds of knowledge behind me. I stand strong against the ignorance.
I love it when they point out their books that they own. You know it's legit when they do that, right? So what is his plan? Like, what are you doing differently, Nick? I mean, some of those people you just named are the people that are going to decide if you get a check to eat next month. I mean, other than sitting in your low-rent, government-sponsored room, what actually are you doing to take control of your situation? Because as far as I can tell, you can't even control your YouTube channel. According to you, it's been overrun by trolls for years. They control, they have free rent as well in your head and actually guide the content on your channel. But you're going to make a video telling people to pull themselves up and take control of their own life? Oh, jeepers.
And I am heated for it.
Who paid for those dentures?
I have people in my comments saying, how dare you ask us to learn? We're waiting for God, we're waiting for Muhammad. We're waiting for the aliens. We're waiting for Jesus. We're waiting for the atheist. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. And then these people will get old and die. And they'll wonder why no one came to save them.
Well, wait a minute. I'm confused. If they're getting old and dying, isn't that normal? Doesn't that mean they've been saved from whatever the fuck you're talking about? Or are you are you trying to say that people have to be saved from growing old and dying? This is where I start getting really confused. This is like I speak some retard, but autism, I don't speak autism, sorry.
Well, really? You wonder why no one is coming to save you. You wonder why no one is coming to save you? Sadly, it's perpetuated by the media. It's perpetuated by the institutions, by the schools, by the churches, by the corporations. Buy our product and you'll fit in and then you will be saved. Believe our religion, our God, and you will be saved. Believe in this political candidate and you will be saved.
But isn't Nick trying to do the same thing? He's saying, listen to him. But he hasn't even said what we're being saved from. I mean, at least with Christianity and their con, they got it worked out, right? That's the old con. It's like taking your car to a mechanic. You know, they invent a problem, then offer a solution. He's just offering a solution to what? Growing old, working, paying into a pension. Like, I still don't get what he's going to save us from, but I digress.
I alone can save myself. I alone am my hero. I am alone in the Lord my God. And I can save others, or at the very least, like Lucifer, I can light the way. Lucifer, Thoth, Prometheus, so many throughout your cultural traditions have told you. Learn! Listen and learn! Although one must be careful because if one understands the nature of humanity, one can see that there will be those who come to you and say, I have something to teach you. Ah! And they don't. They're fools, they're liars, they're deceivers, they're con artists.
Oh, you mean like convicted felons that pulled real estate cons? Okay, gotcha.
Trolls are not holding me back. My ignorance is holding me back. And I'm wiping away that ignorance. And I'm wiping away all that dares come against me. I am alone, the Lord my God. I have no other. There is no other. I am sovereign unto myself, for that is the law of reality given form.
I love this law of reality that he keeps talking about nowadays. It's not the law. It's like it's not the way he thinks it should be. Then it violates this quote law of reality that he's fucking invented. It's ingenious. Actually, it's not. It's
you as well are on your own, sovereign. This world.
Your own sovereign what? Your own sovereign what? This guy can't finish a fucking clear thought.
Was not created to give you masters. It was created to make you individuals. It was created so that you could become your own god. But it was tarnished, it was usurped by those who wanted to rule others. It doesn't take much work to rule others. It doesn't take much work to destroy the mind and the lives. It does not. But if you do the work of yourself to become the god that you are, the creator that you are, to express that creation within this realm, it's a boot camp. It's a boot camp. It really is. And when you stand strong against the forces who dare control you, when you declare your self-ownership, when you acknowledge yourself as your own savior, we're so far above the masses, so beyond the masses, that you've taken the one step towards godhood that so many others fail to take out of fear, out of being programmed. I am the Lord my God, and though I have enemies against me, I shall prevail, for I am sovereign unto myself.
All right, this is fucking babbling. I'm going to skip up here a little bit. I'm sure it's still just babbling. He's just repeating himself. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
I am sovereign.
He is sovereign. He's sovereign, folks.
I am myself. Those who dare stand against me.
This is kind of like listening in on a little kid playing with his fucking toys, right? When he doesn't think anyone's around and he's like fucking got the G.I. Joes out or the fucking whatever, and you're listening to them. I am the master. I will get you. It's kind of fucking weird. Ladies, he's single.
Shall fall. And if by some miracle I am conquered, I shall simply leave this body and move on to another.
Whoa, okay.
I know that life is not dependent on the physical universe.
I would probably say it's a safe bet that it is.
Consciousness is a mystery.
Well, if it's a mystery, then how can you state that you know it for a fact?
And the way so many conquer is by the ignorance of the masses, thinking that what I speak of is foolishness. They see that there is power in the blood. They understand the consciousness. They understand the other realms. I am not afraid.
What the hell do you got to be afraid of? Like I said, your fucking housing's paid for, your food's paid for, your toilet paper's paid for. You just got to sit in your little room and make fucking crazy YouTube videos. I mean, that nothing has changed for you. Nothing will change for you till the end of time. This is it. You've hit your pinnacle. This is your legacy, Corky.
There is the mind killer. And then we must also ask, where is the media in this?
Oh, here we go. Let's blame the media for our ignorance. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that media doesn't spin stuff, hype stuff, you know. I mean, obviously, if you're watching like subscriber-based news, cable news channels, they're catering to their fucking audience, right? I think anybody with a brain in their head knows that a privatized news agency is going to spin things to their subscriber base, right? These facts to me just seem self-obvious. So when these people, it seems like nowadays the media is always the scapegoat. They only feed us the junk that we fucking binge on, folks. You know, there's no one to blame but us. We're the ones. We love sensationalism. We love tabloid TV. We love gossip. We love getting worked up. And that's what they cater to. So when motherfuckers like this start blaming the media for fucking our own ignorance on certain topics, you know, I just find that's too easy of a cop-out these days. Not that there's not validity to being wary of what the media feeds us, but I mean, come on. It's the year 2020. Wake up, people. This isn't like fucking Federal Reserve, Alex Jones fucking era shit, right? Like these are just self-evident facts that I think most adults should be aware of. I mean, they really should teach more critical thinking in schools, because it just always astounds me at how many people, like, that's where you get all these people who are woke, right? They're just people that were fucking failures in life for the most part, that actually realize one day that rich people make money off the backs of poor people. Oh my God. What a revelation. The media spins things and, you know, has sensationalistic headlines. And, like, of course, these aren't secrets. But don't blame that shit for your own ignorance. That's all I'm saying. You want the facts? Listen to health professionals. I'm just saying.
Where is the media in this? Where I am, there is no panic. Store shelves are full. No one is afraid other than the bureaucrats. And we must ask ourselves why. SARS, avian flu, AIDS. Was everything there? And to those of my haters who scream and cry that I need a savior, I can only laugh at them. For they know not who I am. They not know I am sovereignty, I am truth.
You're nobody. I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying the fucking reality of the situation. The law of reality is no one gives a fuck. Because you're a fucking public mooch who comes up with every excuse. Personally, I don't give a shit if you work or not. I'm just saying don't come on YouTube and blame fucking YouTube trolls that repost your own videos the reason that you don't want to work. You just don't want to work. Because you're happy with this little fucking hobbit existence that you fucking dug out for yourself in this one room fucking socialist fucking apartment. You know, these guys that claim to be sovereign and hate socialism, but they get that check from the fucking government. Yeah. Let's skip ahead.
Love yourself.
I mean, Corky loves himself quite a bit.
Passionately. And then you will have the strength to be the hero that this world needs. And
just like Corky. Just like Corky. Are you kidding me? A fucking woman would be reaching for her purse and grabbing her mace if she was broke down in a fucking thunderstorm with a flat tire, and this fucking guy comes hobbling up to give her a hand to be the hero she needed. Yeah, right.
when I say the hero, I am not talking the savior. I am speaking as someone who inspires others to learn.
Yeah, he's inspiring me to move on. I think I've had enough of Corky. So basically that's what he's been up to, doing his part. Fucking kratom. It's a hell of a drug, folks. Oh, let's have a little treat, little quick mukbang before we get into our next thing. Here's just a little taste of the Cobes.
What is up, YouTube? I'm gonna make this video quick. Drinking some Mountain Dew. Just got done eating a small potato lay. Check this out, YouTube. Taco John's has come out with a brand new burrito, the Boss Burrito. And when I say Boss Burrito, I mean Boss Burrito, my dudes and dudettes. Comes in a nice little foil wrapper. All right, what's on this Boss Burrito? This is a steak Boss Burrito with pico de gallo sauce, everything on it. I added beef, I added extra cheese. Yes, please. Let's see how it do. Oh, YouTube, let's see how it do. Let's get a bite of this monster burrito. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, this is so good. Yep, Boss Burrito with steak, beef, extra cheese, everything on it, some pico de gallo. And of course we got our hot sauce and our green sauce combination right there. I thought my phone died for a second, so I couldn't film this video, but hey, look at that. I got some juice on my phone, just enough juice to film a video. Yo, down here at Taco John's over by Natrona County High School. Down here at Taco John's over by Natrona County High School, grabbing a Boss Burrito. YouTube. Fuck yeah, YouTube. This burrito is good, yo. I was kind of PO'd because I'm like, damn, do I have enough juice on my phone? Oh, wait, I do. My phone turned off and then turned back on. That was weird. But I'm telling you, YouTube, this Boss Burrito is good. Got that logo in the background? All right. So, yes, YouTube, you come on down to Taco John's, get yourself a Boss Burrito. Make it a steak Boss Burrito. Add beef, add extra cheese, that pico de gallo sauce. Oh, man. This is going to knock your hunger into the next century, man. You know what I'm saying? Tubes, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna make this video short because my my phone's about to die. Shout out to Taco John's. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, YouTube. It's your boy King Cobra JFS. I'm gonna sit here and finish this here burrito. But look at the size of this monster, dude. That's why it's called a Boss Burrito. Because you got a boss appetite. You're like, yo. Grab a sip of that Mountain Dew. Anyways, YouTube, what's the verdict on the Boss Burritos at Taco John's? It's delicious. Come on down and try one. Anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for rocking. You like the fast food reviews? Subscribe for more. Anyways, King Cobra JFS. Excuse me. It's that good. Back at you with another video.
All right. So we had to do it sometime, folks. We had to get there. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Now I know there's been a lot of content. I don't necessarily follow it all, but I thought it humorous. Well, kind of humorous and kind of sad and dark and a lot of mixed emotions. But I saw a couple different things. I saw Shanny have another meltdown over Nancy Pelosi, and I thought that might be a little bit fun. We'll skim through that a bit. And then, of course, we have the cooking with Shanny, which is ironic because I think I raised the question just recently. Does anyone know if Shanny knows how to cook beyond like maybe boiling an egg or something. Well, we're gonna find out, I guess. How's my drink going? Actually, I made a second. I took the last part of the beer and the last part of the Rockstar and made a second drink. That's how good it is. But I think I will be switching just regular beer and water, of course. My COVID survival kit. But let's get into this. Again, I haven't watched these. I watched like the first minute or so of this one, and none of the other ones. So we'll be experiencing it together. Now, if anybody knows any timestamps or anything of particular interest, please don't be shy. Shanny's pissed off at Nancy Pelosi. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you read that. I'm beyond triggered over Nancy Pelosi. Triggered. Someone needs to volunteer and take care of her. I'm just saying. Someone needs to fucking volunteer and take care of her. I've already called.
So making a public YouTube video calling for someone to, quote, target her and take care of her. A public official. That's smart. That's smart. Now, this is the same woman who was just crying in videos that people criticizing her on YouTube was driving her family to the brink of destruction. Did she make a video calling for the assassination of somebody? Anyways, all right, let's keep moving.
Called Jesus to the court right now.
Oh, she's going to call Jesus on you. Look out.
I've already called Jesus. I was like, Jesus, we need to take care of this nutcase. She is seriously fucking up our fucking country right now by her stupid fucking pork barrel fucking things she wants to put in the goddamn fucking relief bill. That has nothing to do with COVID-19. What she wants to do is make it, what she wants to put in the bill is this stupid fucking thing that would create it easy for people to create voter fraud.
Okay, well, all that aside, just keep in mind, this is like, and I don't want to get political here, but this is someone that openly supports Trump. You know, the guy who said this whole thing was a hoax up to a couple weeks ago or a week ago. Remember, just you guys all remember that, right? Anyway, just putting it in perspective here.
What does that have to do with COVID-19? Is fucking voter fraud or voting?
Geez, how about you be worried about like getting people ventilators and like medical care and like getting on this shit? Like, why aren't you questioning why the federal government isn't actually stepping up and doing shit? Not that they're not doing shit. Listen, I don't want to come down too hard. Shit is getting done. But I'm just saying, come on.
Nothing. Not only that, she wants to get more money for windmill technology. What does that have to do with relieving Americans of what they need?
Relieving Americans of what they need.
I can't stand fucking Nancy Pelosi. Someone, volunteer. What we need to do is we just need to go and just get her out for treason. Because she is being treasonous to the American people. And let's just think of what her district in California looks like. It's pretty much fucking tent cities. She doesn't give a fuck about the American people. She definitely doesn't give a fuck about California. What she gives a fuck is her getting her shit and having her progressive little worldview be pulled out. Listen, you old fucking bitch. Why don't you pay for it yourself? You made so much money the 30 years you've been in fucking Congress, and you've done nothing for the American people, but do everything for your selfish little nitwit fucking low brain self.
Remember, this is the person that supports Trump. Now, I'm not defending Nancy Pelosi or anything. I mean, you can criticize Nancy Pelosi all you want. I just think it's ironic, right, that she supports the person who says this whole thing was a hoax and refuses to give out ventilators. And the relief bill, one of the problems on the Republican side is that it just mostly helps corporations like Trump. Now, I'm not saying that the other side is not trying to railroad shit in and play games. I get it. But come on, let's be real here. Anyways, I'm just going to let her rant for a second.
I fucking hate you, bitch. I want you dead.
And I mean, regardless of your criticism, I don't think openly calling for the assassination of a public official is probably smart, especially right now. This is exactly, this is not the type of climate control that we need right now.
That's how much I hate you. I can't wait for the good Lord to give you coronavirus so you just lie there suffering, not being able to breathe, so you can feel just like everyone else is feeling right now while you're just sitting there wanting more fucking special shit for your fucking selfish ass. Lucky. You're lucky. You're not.
Yeah, it's all for Nancy. That's why Nancy's got her fingers into the windmill market. The windmill market, the lobbyists.
Not in the same fucking room as me. You're fucking lucky.
I think we're all lucky. I feel lucky not to be in the same room as Shanny. How about you guys? I think she's just all pissy because she was so close to getting new cock swung in her face with that whole fucking fans only bullshit or only fans, whatever. Coronavirus has put a damper in that. Yeesh.
Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. I admit it. I'm fucking crazy. I am crazy. I will flip over tables. I will fuck a person up who likes to fuck others up. Okay? I am the anti-bully bully, okay? I don't like motherfuckers like you. I don't like selfish motherfuckers like you. Selfish motherfuckers like you don't deserve to live. Selfish motherfuckers like you deserve to be off this earth because you're useless. You're absolutely useless to the American people, Nancy Pelosi. Useless. All you care about is your goddamn old ass self. I can't wait for the death to come to you. We never have to worry about your ass. You're using Joe Biden, you stupid fucking cunt, to be the leader of this fucking party right now, while that man is suffering from Alzheimer's, and then it's pretty fucking clear that you're taking advantage of a man who is stripped of all senses and all ability to think for themselves, just so you can have your little fucking master puppet to do your...
Okay, I think that's a little far. I mean, listen, we can make jokes about touchy Uncle Joe Biden, you know, and his fucking dentures rattling out the side of his mouth and his fucking eyeball looking at like it's going to explode. Like, I get it. You know, we can do that. We can, like, act. But I haven't heard a valid criticism. Her whole thing, and this is why I'm even making any kind of deal about it, is because I hear this type of stuff. Let's get to the bottom of it. Her only real criticism is they're liberals, right? Because in her mind, liberals are evil. That's why I think this is kind of humorous, right? But now she's like, you know, and you can think of what you want. You can even call Joe Biden an idiot or whatever you want. But I mean, he's not stripped of all fucking cognitive abilities. Like, come on, he's not a guy in dementia and downward spiral of fucking Alzheimer's or some shit. Like the way, like it's just a little bit much. Just a little bit much.
Little fucking evil deeds, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, if someone made a video like this directed at Shanny, she'd be fucking crying. Victimized. Imagine if someone put out a hit. Imagine if we put out a video and it's like, you know, Shanny deserves to be targeted.
I want to strip you of all your humanity. I want every little nice thing that you've ever gotten for yourself stripped away from you. I want you poor. Okay, lady? I want you poor with nothing left. I want you on the...
Like, this is visceral hate. You would think that Nancy Pelosi came in, slapped her kids, pissed in Rev's face, not unlike Shanny, and, like, shit in her cornflakes or something. Like, had done just some fucking demonstrable... Like, just some... What's the word I'm looking for? Just... My God. My goodness. It's not very Christian. I don't know. I think it's time to take a big, deep breath and say, what would Jesus do?
Streets, like the people that you leave on the streets in your fucking state. I want to see that. I want to see you living in a tent, Nancy. I want to see you living in a tent. I want to see you do everything that you've done to the American people. I want...
Like what? Now, you don't have to agree with all her, like, decisions. You might disagree with, like, some stances on some issues that she took. But I mean, it would be like me pointing out certain Republicans or something and saying that their agenda in life is just to ruin the American fucking people. You know, I think people they have different agendas. I'm not saying that they don't, and different controlled interests. But I think if we're just talking about paradigms, I think most people in those paradigms want to do the right thing. They think what they're doing is the right thing, or they at least rationalize what they're doing is the right thing. Or, I mean, we can have those discussions. But again, this is visceral hate. Like this, she wants this woman stripped of everything. And I'm not really sure, other than being liberal, what for. I don't really get. Anyways.
Want it all done to you, lady. Just so you know how it fucking feels. Just so you know how it fucking feels what you've done to the Americans. What you're continuing to do, Americans.
What, trying to get like some actual money flowing to places that will need it? To make sure there's ventilators? To make sure that there's things that matter, just not big corporate bailouts? Like what exactly is your problem? Other than mental illness?
You are the most...
And fucking lumps all over your face.
Abusive.
And being 400 pounds.
Fucking bitch.
And psycho.
Bitch I've ever met. And I have my mother, and she is like Satan herself. But you take the cake, woman, an evil bitch. You turn Hillary Clinton in.
I'm not a Donald Trump fan, but I wouldn't wish fucking coronavirus on his fucking family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with the guy. I think he's a useful idiot. If you want to talk about puppets, I mean, I could make an argument that he's a puppet. You know, anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked with Trump. But that aside, I still wouldn't wish a fucking virus on the guy. I would not be making a fucking video public saying they should be targeted and taken care of. My goodness. My goodness.
To a angel. That's how much of an evil bitch you are right now. At least Hillary Clinton is like, we need this stimulus package. We need to help Americans. At least she's saying that. You're not. You're like, if you don't lower the lawsuit, we're just going to hold Americans hostage. Because if we don't hold Americans hostage, I'm not going to get what I want. And I'm just going to take advantage of this crisis to get what I want. You see, I'm evil. Someone should itu brute her in Congress. You know what I mean? Take her out for treason.
Trump is the one that wants to send everybody back out in like a couple weeks. He's the one like, Easter would be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. It'll be the best. I was on the phone with the Pope. I said, Pope, wouldn't it be just beautiful if all those churches were just stuffed full of people? And we're all back to work and the economy's back. It would be a beautiful thing.
Of the American people. 30 years. Why the fuck did California keep voting her in when she's leaving you guys in fucking tents? Is it so hard to vote for a Republican instead who's actually going to help California?
You mean like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, no. Let's just go vote for the woman who puts us in tents and keeps us in tents over and over and over again. Well, there's this new person who's running against Nancy Pelosi, and her name is Anna, and she is a nice woman. She's about my age. She's about, I think.
Her name is Anna. She's got brown hair. She's got lumps on her face. She beats her boyfriend.
37. And she actually cares about Californians. Unlike you, Nancy, you don't care about anyone but your goddamn self. And then your fucking cunt daughter.
Wow.
Talking about how that the people need to stand up and kill Rand Paul? What?
I would have to fact check that. I'm not I'm not aware of. I'm pretty sure the Republicans would seize on that. Fox News would be going mental if Nancy Pelosi's daughter publicly said that people should kill Rand Paul. I I would have to fact check that.
Why isn't she in jail right now?
Good question.
Why isn't she in jail right now, Nancy?
Maybe you're confused.
Your daughter should be in jail. For she should. She should. You know, the only thing I'm doing is calling the good Lord to take care of your ass. Because you know what? I want God to take care of you. Because I would do it as good as he. You know, he will show you proper justice. And he will show you proper justice. What you deserve, bitch. You deserve a lot. And not only that, since you're a leader, bitch, you get double the condemnation. You just don't get one condemnation. You get double the condemnation, which means you get
USA is a condemnation.
twice the hellfire, bitch. That's what you get for harming the American people, for harming your people, for harming the Californians.
It does just keep getting crazier. I haven't watched this. I'm just like I want to skip ahead because I'm kind of sick of her. But at the same time, I don't know what the fuck's going to drop out of her mouth next. Who's she going to wish death upon next? That like blatant death threats. Like I'm just saying.
That's what you get. That's what you get, bitch.
How about that?
You get that. You're evil. You're evil. And because you're evil, you deserve every bad thing that happens to you. You deserve that karmatic fucking balance. And think of the karma you have created over the years. Think of how bad.
Do you know how turned on Rev is probably getting right now, watching this off camera? He's probably got a belt around his neck and his fucking...
bad your condemnation is going to be, bitch. All the people that suffered under you, think of the karma you're creating for yourself. All the people right now that are suffering in the United States.
I'll guarantee, like, again, you don't have to agree with Nancy Pelosi or anything, but I'm just guaranteeing that Shanny has probably never taken 5 minutes, to actually look up what Nancy Pelosi's stances have been, how she's voted on things, what her policies, what she actually believes. She just fucking hates her because she's a liberal, right? She just doesn't like Nancy Pelosi. I get it. I mean, there's people I don't like on both sides of the, political spectrum too. Like, just because they're liberals doesn't mean I like them, But damn, the bitch be spitting. She's spitting some shit. She's spitting fucking angry hornets here. Golly.
States, all the people who need to have food on their table but can't because their job closed down because of this virus. Oh, they need help. They need food in their bellies, and you're not doing anything to help get food in their bellies. Instead, you're like, what can I get to please my own self first before I help the American people? Remember, just end the lawsuit and we'll give you the money. Just end the lawsuit. We'll give you the money. We're going to hold the American people hostage. You deserve everything that's coming to you, Nancy. Everything. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised one of our great patriots hasn't dragged you out of Congress right now by the hair.
Wow.
And got you kicked out.
And by great patriot, what is she referring to? Like school shooters? Mall shooters? I mean, people are so blind where this crazy phenomena of just... No, anyways, I digress. This is where it comes from, folks. Right? This should be fucking red flagged as far as I'm concerned.
I say this, everyone in America make a vote of no confidence to Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, the ones who created this fiasco, the ones who want to get things for themselves.
Wait, created this fiasco? Created what fiasco? I mean, again, I don't want to get digressed into politics, but as I understand it, it was the Trump administration that actually cut the departments that were or the apparatus that was set up to deal with such things because they didn't see it as important. I mean, we have senators on tape saying that they know the pandemic's coming. They used it to sell stock. So what is your argument against Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi? I get if you feel that they're playing a game and that they're, wasting time bartering these things. I get that criticism. But you are calling for the death of these people. Shanny is a moron. Like it's just silliness.
Before the American people get any relief. Our money we put in the system. Our tax money, they're holding.
Whose money, Shanny? Whose money? Because I'm not aware of you like generating any kind of income. You don't have money invested in the stock market. You produce nothing but offspring, spawn, Shanny spawn. You are, if it wasn't for Rev, you too would just be living off the state and your parents. Whose money is paying for what?
Hostage that we deserve to have at this moment. That bitch is holding hostage just so she can get pork barrel spending, something that shouldn't even be worried about right now. We could talk about that later. No, she wants it now because she's incompetent to even run at this moment. She's so fucking Alzheimer-ish, so full of dementia that she can't even think, oh, look, there's people suffering. But she wants the American people to suffer. She wants America to suffer just so President Trump doesn't become president again and gets reelected. This is all that this is about. Is they're trying to find another way how to get Trump out of office. And this is the most fucking stupidest thing because what they're doing right now is pretty much killing their fucking party. The Democratic Party has fucking committed suicide by doing this shit to the American people. And I am beyond triggered. Evil people don't deserve to live. Evil people don't deserve to have nice things. Evil people deserve to be thrown in the fucking lake of fire and stay there for the rest of their goddamn eternity.
Your fucking King Trump told people it wouldn't get beyond 15 cases. He stated that as a fact.
I don't care. That's what they deserve because they like to harm people. They like to hurt people for their own personal gain, and it's disgusting. I can say I've never hurt another fucking human being for my own personal gain, ever. I've always taken huge fucking losses for motherfuckers.
What? What? Oh, I'm going to leave that. I'm not. Yeah, let's just.
Huge fucking losses. Where I didn't have a home. That's how much my huge losses have been, Nancy. Have you ever been without a home, Nancy? Have you ever been without food in your belly? Have you ever been worrying about where you're going to be able to get your next paycheck because you're...
Yeah, Shanny was wasted right down to nothing. It was so disgusting.
Job was gone because of this virus. Have you ever had that problem? I don't think you should be paid, bitch. I think...
Well, they're trying to get more money to people that are suffering instead of just giving like a big bailout to corporations. Like,
you should be stripped of every single dime you have and be given to the poor because that's who it belongs to. Because all the money you earned as a senator, you took away from the Californians and you put them in fucking tent cities, bitch. Tent cities. You deserve everything stripped away from you. Every bit of power stripped away from you. Every money stripped away from you. Everything stripped away from you. Because that's what you're doing to the American people. That is exactly what you're doing to the American people. She's a congresswoman. I know.
She's the House Speaker.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting, Nancy. And I'm not sticking up for you. I'm not going to stick up for you. And these idiots are going to stick up for you because they're idiots. They want to see, the people who stick up for Nancy Pelosi want to see the 10 cities in California. You want the 10 cities because you're a moron who don't care about other people. That's who you are. Uncaring motherfucker. You know, the people who want.
Well, she's living on chips, cookies, and Monster Energy drink because that's all they fucking bought when they went out and food hoarded. This is the result here, folks.
To vote for Nancy Pelosi, you should all be strung up on your necks for this. Because you created this problem right now in America by keep voting someone who doesn't give a fuck about you in over and over and over again. Who's standing up for you? Who's standing up for you? No one's standing up for the little man. No one's standing up for the little man right now. Oh, let's just go make it just about politics and what our party wants. Let's just make it about that. Let's not actually do something good for the American people.
I guess she is like, you know, I realize that, you know, who's in control of the Congress right now. But I guess she's forgetting who actually is in charge and whose administration is like in control. And at one point had the Congress, the House, and the executive branch all summed up. And chose to dismantle this. Now, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying shit. I'm not sticking up for Nancy Pelosi or nothing. I think you guys get where I'm coming from. Like, this is just fucking retardedness. I'm actually going to skip it ahead a little bit here.
Let's not do something good for the American people. And you know what? Everyone's seeing it right now. Everyone's seeing how corrupt you are, Nancy and Chuck Schumer. Everyone's seeing that shit.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Now let's back her up.
What the fuck is that? No. Health and outbreaks of pandemics. Why did you and Obama let 16,000 people die in America for swine flu? Why didn't you shut down America when that was going on? You let so many people die under your watch and Obama's. Oh, Obama's so wonderful while he lets the...
Well, they set up the apparatus to deal with these things in the future because they knew years ago that we were due for another pandemic. But the Trump administration ignored it and dismantled it because they saw it as useless and a waste of money. That's the problem.
American people die and not say anything to protect us. And we didn't really know, like, oh, we have swine flu. What the fuck is that? No. Donald Trump's done more work doing this and helping people than you motherfuckers ever have.
Again, he was telling people it was a hoax up to a week ago, and he's telling people Easter's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful Easter. I talked to the Pope. I said, Pope Francis, imagine it. We got everybody in the churches. We got all the kids searching for Easter eggs, running around, rolling around with each other. I think it'd be a good thing. Maybe just get everybody COVIDed up. Just get it over with. Like the chicken pot. It's going to be beautiful.
What?
Hey, if you want my opinion, honestly, I think fucking everybody did a shitty job in preparation for this. You know what I mean? Because they know the shit's coming. This shit was coming. I mean, we've been hearing about this shit for a while now. I want to thank you. I'm sorry, Wilson. For that lovely comment. He's a really nice man. He's a fantastic man.
Trump
a real special guy.
Didn't get rid of the pandemic response team. What he did is he moved it to a joint unit so people could work jointly so they could save some money in that. You know, It's a joint. It's relabeled, basically, if you think about it. It's relabeled. He didn't get rid of it. He relabeled it. He moved it so it could be better. You know what I mean? Because Obama pretty much dismantled a bunch of things dealing with this, actually, if you actually look into it.
And by look into it, she means, Rev told her, because he read it on a conspiracy blog. It was part of the Obama, what we like to call the Obama death agenda, that my administration nipped in the bud by dismantling all those apparati.
See, the thing is what I've learned about the Democrats in my life is they don't give a shit about the people, and they never have. Let's go back to the Democrats with reparations when they promised the ex-slaves a house, land, and a mule. They didn't get any of that. What?
Oh my God, we're going back to fucking promises of. Do you want everyone to get their mule, Shanny? Is that what you're big for? Like, really?
What?
Let's skip ahead.
What did the Democrats do to the bill? All the Democrats don't vote for the bill. Why are they listening to your fucking old ass?
You know what? Just again, I don't want to divert off, but there is an interesting statistic that I saw that when they compared long-term Democrats versus long-time Republicans that were in like Congress or whatever, I guess Congress, and they would look at their voting patterns, right? And they found that I think it was only a margin of like under 20% of Democrats actually changed their vote on pivotal topics, right? Like whatever their stance on pro-life or border control or whatever. There was a very small margin of them that would sway their votes, yes or no, depending on who was in power. They were pretty rock solid of where they stood. Whereas the Republicans, they showed it was like in excess of like 40 to 50%. I'd have to look up the numbers again. I am pulling, but there was a significant difference of how they voted on issues depending who was in power. And that's just a statistical fact. And some will say that's a good thing. I mean, one thing that I will give the Republicans, the GOP, and I'm talking modern day GOP, over Democrats, they can get in a room and get talking points together and stick together. And I mean, that's how really a minority representation, when you think about it, is able to penetrate and win, right? That's just the reality. Democrats have a hard time sticking together, getting some fucking talking points, sitting down in a room and saying, this is our fucking agenda. I mean, I actually think people like Shanny give the Democrats way too much credit for being this cohesive fucking movement with a singular agenda that's working in the shadows of the fucking government, right? I just don't give the Democrats, it's not that I'm sticking up for them. I just don't give them that much credit. I just don't think they're that fucking organized. But anyways, again, I digress.
If I was a Democrat, I wouldn't listen to you. I tell you to go fuck yourself. I'm thinking about the people. At least I'll give Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, at least he's doing the right thing by the New York people.
Okay, again, a broken clock is right twice a day. I actually agree with her. I mean, I think it's better to overreact than underreact. Now, again, Andrew Cuomo, one could make the argument that he's making such a big deal because he's not a friend of Trump, and this is making Trump look bad. But I mean, again, listen to medical professionals. What have they got to say? Forget the politicians. I mean, reports today are that the hospitals are like busting at the seams. The people are already at their wits' ends. I mean, we have medical professionals leaving to go to the bathroom to cry because they're just so overwhelmed. What are they going to do in 2 weeks when this thing actually is hitting a peak? Like, we're at the beginning of it. I mean, where I live, we're behind the Americans. But we've surpassed, we have, in my province, there's over 800 cases. Now, you might think, oh, that's not much. But you got to think the population of Canada is 37 million, right? So that's like a couple American cities. Well, I guess I'm stretching a bit. Let's say a state, right? When you put that we're at the beginning of it, and you start looking at these numbers, what we have like across the country into just a state, and we're at the beginning of it. Now, the thing we have going for us is that we're sparsely populated across the border, right? That was going to help. As long as people do what they're supposed to, it's going to slow the spread of it, right? But, I mean, this is, especially in the United States, I mean, as I'm watching real time, I mean, you guys are over 1,000 deaths. That's going to be nothing in a couple. I mean, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just, let's be realistic. Hashtag Shanny for tens.
You know, at least Andrew Cuomo is thinking, let's see, how do we fucking fix the American people? All right, I got my state.
But I do want to point out on another rant, Andrew Cuomo, I agree with her, and he's got the right attitude, but he's also saying the federal government has to step up and do this. And where Trump is like, I don't want anything to do with it. It should be with the states, the governors. It's up to you. You figure it out. Right? That's the problem. But she refuses to bring that part up. Right?
I got to take care of them. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to listen to the president. I'm going to listen to who has to say.
Okay, listen to who. Like I will say, listen to the people behind the president. Fauci, is that his name? And Deborah, the woman, I can't remember. Those people are professionals. Listen to what they say. But I am getting worried because as time progresses, I notice that they're trying to play this tiptoe game of relaying factual information while not insulting the president by contradicting what he just said. Because they've had to do that, right? And I'm just scared in an attempt to keep, you know who happy and not get competent people fired that should be there for telling the truth, that they're going to water messages down so much that it kind of, to people like, well, Shanny's never going to change her mind, but to like people who may not follow it all, there's enough confusion out there. We don't need more confusion. Anyways.
I'm going to listen to them. And not only that, I'm going to try to get some money, extra money for my people. And he's doing it. You're not. You're not.
She's a Speaker of the House. Like, fuck off.
And what really sucks is I can't fucking fix this problem when it's just such an obvious way and solution how to take care of this problem. Kick Nancy out. Kick Nancy out of Congress. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. You shouldn't have any control over anything, bitch. Ugh. Fuck. She can't even speak, and she's Speaker of the House. She can't even speak. Speaker of the House of Representatives, and she doesn't represent any of us. She don't represent goddamn American.
Yep, but the guy who shits on a gold toilet, that's the guy who represents American, whatever that. Anyways, I'm done with this. Let's move ahead. I got to check out this cooking video because I still don't even believe that Shanny can cook. Now, I don't know if, throwing 3 bricks of cheese in with some fucking boiled up elbow noodles constitutes as cooking per se, but let's watch a little bit of it. Let's give her the benefit of the
camera
doubt.
Because it's on me. Switch the camera. Boom.
There.
Here we go. There's my wife.
What's up, guys? I know I look like crap. I feel like crap. I'm PMSing and having hot flashes like hell because
Oh, newsflash. Shanny looks like crap.
I have to be 36 years old going through perimenopause. But I'm here today to make some dinner for my family because they need to, eat and shit. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to place these on.
It's like it's a whole new experience for her. She's like a how-to video, right? It's like, oh my God, we could do this on YouTube and teach other people how to cook tater tots. Chicken nuggets, I mean. Sorry.
I'm totally disoriented.
Well, she's never been in the kitchen. Apparently, it's just the bathroom and the bedroom that these people live in. So,
how do you date on this thing? Okay,
She doesn't even know how to operate the fucking stove. Though, to be fair, apparently the ovens work in reverse in Japan, I guess. Folks.
Yeah, bake
I'm gonna
buttons.
put this on 400. Bake. Start. There. Ha ha.
Krusty Krab said, "Oh, mac and cheese sounds so good. Nice place, guys." Kim M.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we love it.
I love my place.
Here in Tokyo, Japan. Go ahead. I love you.
So, actually, this one is where I'm gonna put the boys. Actually, I should put in smaller for the boys.
Oh, the chicken nuggets.
They're chicken nuggets. Enough for them to eat, and they're teenagers, so they eat a ton of shit.
I wish I had the selfie stick. I feel like I could be more sturdy with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to have to use that for these segments, Shannon.
Oh.
I'll be my woman's cameraman. Yes, I am.
So for us, for the vegetarians,
Yeah. For the veggie folks.
for the veggie folks, we got Morningstar buffalo wings and Morningstar barbecue chicken nuggets.
Morningstar products are tasty, I think.
I love Morningstar products.
I like them.
And again, I'm having a heat flash, so excuse my greasiness. I can't freaking help it.
You look so pretty.
I am like full blown hormonal.
You look like a MILF.
It's the glasses, right, folks? It's the glasses.
You look like a MILF.
I look like a MILF?
Yep.
Okay.
She looks like fucking Shrek with the coronavirus.
That's what I think. Beautiful kitchen, finding Krista my way.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Krista.
So, let's put that on.
Yeah. This is home style cooking
This is home style cooking.
from the freezer. It's from the freezer.
Home style cooking. She learned how to turn on the oven, folks. Just slide that in there, and 23 minutes later, it's made from scratch.
And then my whole family's gonna have some taters.
How long into the apocalypse until her neighbors turn on her and fucking
Tater tots.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Pink Fairy.
Yeah.
To Crystal Journey. One wonderful lady. Oh my God. Oh.
And what I'm gonna do with
Oh
these
my
actually
God.
is I'm gonna juice them up a little bit.
You're gonna judge them. You're gonna judge it.
I'm gonna do something different with them that I've never tried.
Awesome.
Stay. No.
Oh, you have Pink Fairy on your Facebook. So do I. Crystal Journey. We love her.
She's awesome.
She is awesome. I love this kitchen. And it's so photogenic. The kitchen.
It's lovely. All right. So, what's next? Oh, I'm gonna put some nutritional yeast on this.
Yes.
It's said to be a superfood. I've never really tried it.
It tastes like Vegemite, but it's much more.
It's not bitter.
It's not bitter, exactly. It's very yummy. Rev, what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
Stock investment.
We're in the stock market, in the stocks at Wall Street.
Oh my God. If you're in the stocks today.
Yeah, it's a good day, actually.
Yeah, we made about $20,000.
About that, 20 grand, 20K. Mr. President, thank you for your leadership. Because if it wasn't for the leadership of Donald John Trump, the economy would go fucking tanked. Doing well, I take it. Yeah, we're doing all right.
It's boiling right now.
But I will say I've been spending more money I ever have in my life.
Now,
So,
this is important when you're cooking any pasta. Please season the water.
oh my God, Ro Lacey Richardson. Hi from the UK. Jealous of your mac and cheese in your kitchen. I'm veggie.
Thank you.
Oh my God. She's jelly of the
Just
kitchen.
remember, season it. And season it good.
Yes.
As the Italians say, it must taste like the sea.
Molto bene.
Yes.
And we also, yeah, I'm trying to learn how to buy stocks. I actually just posted that on Facebook. I'm not sure how to get started. Will stocks suffer due to what's going on? Yeah, they are. They are.
They are.
But guess what? On the other end of it, we're so in the green. We're getting in the green already.
Well, the thing is,
my portfolio.
as soon as this whole thing is over, the stock market's going to take off like it's never happened.
That's right. That's right. Donald Trump said it. He's right.
It's a good time. It's actually the best time to invest.
That's correct. That's correct. My wife is correct on that. And you know why I'm so in the green? My portfolio was up 7% in one day today. 7%. That's from Jesus, by the way. It's because of Donald Trump's leadership in making sure that this coronavirus is as contained as it can be. The market is still doing pretty well. So yeah, we're happy. We're living in this gorgeous fucking apartment and townhouse, actually. And we're happy.
Yeah.
And my wife is making mac and cheese.
Yes. It's actually one of the most simplest versions of mac and cheese, but one of the most tasty.
Simple is the best. What's your advice to me to get started? Do your research on...
Invest in Apple.
Well, Apple's a good company to invest.
Toilet paper companies right now are good.
I have literally been studying the stock market since my sophomore year of high school.
Procter and
Gamble.
Procter and Gamble would be good. Anything medical, especially the masks, medical mask companies.
Yes.
That would include GE and other companies. I'd invest in them, and don't invest in one thing. Invest in multiple things.
Would I call myself a pro? Yeah. But if you're looking to make money quick, I'm not your guy. It's a long period of time, and you have to be dedicated to not having your money for a while. Then for a year or two, it starts.
And by that, he means the money he was given. I mean, I'm not knocking him for it. I mean, good for him. I'm just saying. I mean, these are not the people you want financial advice. These are the people that spend their money on getting Starbucks delivered to their house. All right? You know, the Starbucks in Japan, just around the corner beside the Sonic and the Subway.
Starts cranking and your dividends coming in. The first thing.
Yeah, sorry, I stepped away. Is that true, Leslie? I don't want to put it back, but I stepped away for a minute. She just put the noodles in there and started boiling. Because, yeah, typically you boil first. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wilson pointed out. Yeah, the water is not boiling. Yeah, typically you get your water hot first. And I didn't notice what she had done, but that is kind of cooking 101.
You want to research is blue chip dividend yielding stocks. Take your money and put all of it in blue chip dividend yielding stocks, and you're on your way to success.
Yep.
Your goal is to pay for all of your bills and preferably your student debt with that money. And then you don't have to work. I'm looking to putting about $500 to my 1K up front. Okay, you only have $1,000 to invest. My first bit of advice is don't do it yet. Do not do it yet. Wait until you have at least $100,000 to $200,000 to put into the market.
How many people out there think that he would even have anywhere close to that much money if not for the circumstances that provided him the money that he has? Like, Rev is just not a guy that I see out there. I see him working at like a gas station or something, saving $100,000 to $200,000 to invest. I'm just saying. I'm going to skip ahead because I don't want to really listen to their stock advice. All right, let's see what's up here. Let's see what's cooking.
The butter I'm using is Land O'Lakes. Now, I normally
Not a sponsor.
use Kerrygold, but I can't find it. So
Yeah.
Land O'Lakes it is.
Yeah, we're feeling a little bit better, Kim. It's as good as can be expected in this crazy world right now. The fan? Oh, wow. There's a fan on our microwave?
Okay, this is how much they've cooked. How many months have they lived there? They didn't even know there was an exhaust fan or how to turn it on. Okay, I'm sorry. I just do not think that Shanny is the type of person to clean. If they actually start using this, that oven is going to be destroyed because she is not going to clean the oven. it'll just be so disgusting. She'll just get him to buy another one. Guarantee that's how this is going to go down. But this is how much she actually cooks for her children. They've lived there for months. She doesn't know how to turn the oven on. And they didn't realize there was an exhaust fan above the oven under the microwave. This is just like fucking Christmas for these people. This is just
Oh crap! Wow. What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know that.
They don't even have the time set on the microwave. I mean, how long have they been there?
Yummy.
It's almost done.
Pink ferret, 1, 2,
I know, I'm
3.
just waiting for the pasta, and then I can finish this up.
We got a little high quality organic EVOO. That's for Rachel Ray. Because my mommy loved Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
So does my dad.
Put the thumbs up. Your dad, yeah, I bet he
Anybody timing this? Because she claims she can't stand for long. I don't know how long she's standing here making this.
does. I kind of had a crush on her. Rachel
See,
Ray.
you can tell the pasta's done. You don't even have to bite it. You
I
can tell
agree.
by the color and the shape.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be a little translucent.
Kim, Kim M is saying to me, I take it you don't use the kitchen much, Rev. That's not true. Actually, I am a cook. I just don't do it much. Because I like having...
Which is what they just said.
The ingredients that I like having, and it's usually kind of unique shit. Like, I make sauces with fruit a lot.
Yeah, he makes weird stuff.
Like couscous and grape juice is...
Well, what's stopping you? It's not like you don't have anything else to do all day.
Like, oh my God, I came up with that, and it's like...
I mean, again, don't get me wrong. They can spend their money however they want. I don't give a shit. But, I mean, we all know why. It's because they eat fast food every day.
You cook couscous in grape juice, and it's delicious. Try that. Cook couscous in grape juice instead of water, and then season it up, salt and pepper, and whatever spice you like. I like raw cilantro. Throw that in there, and it's fucking amazing shit. Yep. No, I cook, Kim. I like to cook. You guys are making me hungry. Shanny for Christ fan account. You have to sub to them.
Awesome to that.
Yeah, I'm in the UK. What time is it there? God, I don't know what time it is here.
You activated the alarm?
They don't even know what time it is. Time means nothing to these people. Not even a clue. It's daylight. There's light. It could be 3 in the afternoon. It could be fucking 10 in the morning. They don't fucking know. They just woke up from a haze of fucking kratom and fucking walrus sex. Fucking, they don't even know where the kids are. They haven't even talked to the kids in 3 days.
I did.
Oh, okay.
This is just for Shanny, by the way. What you're seeing, this is just for Shanny.
No.
I'm joking. I don't know, but where are the kids? That's all I want to know.
Did I? I don't know. Doesn't. Yes, William opened up the door and deactivated it. It's okay. It's all right. We're fine here.
Yeah, we've had our alarm activated for days.
Yeah.
That's how much we've done.
What's up, Reverend Shanny? It's Jay Swayze.
What's up, Jay Swayze?
Jay Swayze.
It's almost done. And then we can start with the faultlessness.
That Hollywood profile. I had a potato that looked like that one time.
See, I have a feeling that if I had the fucking, what do they call it, the selfie stick?
Hang out for onion powder.
I love that.
Oh, the ingredients.
Kicks ass. Oh my God, it does. While you're opening it, you gotta poke it.
No.
Now, I'm no chef, but typically to make a roux, don't you use flour at some point? She's basically just adding butter, some spices, and a bunch of cheese to fucking raw elbow noodles, right? Am I right?
It's a tab.
Oh, it's a tab that you pull off? Okay. You can do it. Oh my God, that's...
Put about 2 tablespoons in of that.
Oh, yeah.
You smell that?
Yes.
That's butter.
We're
Jello, I bet this is some delicious mac and cheese. I'll just go to the orange.
Yeah, we're
A
pretty.
bunch of garlic.
Exactly. We're pretty high up in this apartment. We are. We are.
Speaking of people coming into money, I don't think it's a coincidence that Brett Keane and Vaughn are buddy again. Now the word's out that Vaughn might be manipulating his mother for cash. I mean, he who eats from the mattress is not above that, folks. I see he's going back out on a flag tangent possibly here shortly. But I remember seeing some screenshots of conversations back when Nick Bravo came into the cash. Brett was crying the blues. No, he's not above taking some of that dirty money. I just think it's again, we don't believe in coincidences around here, folks. Keep your eye on that. Bolo. Be on the lookout.
And then do that. A
Yes.
little bit
Yes.
of garlic powder, about a teaspoon.
Oh, yum. Onion powder.
About the same amount for onion powder.
I love that.
A little bit of Italian seasoning.
Shanny, you should do a quarantine cooking show.
That's awesome.
This is kind of what that is.
Pretty much what it is.
That's what it is.
Finding a bunch of things you see in your.
Oh, look at
Yeah, you could call it people with enough money that should eat better that still eat like trash.
that, folks. Yummy. Stick of butter.
And then a little bit of Mrs. Dash because I like that shit.
I love that shit. It's very flavorful. Oh my God, that
And
looks
cook that down so you get the flavor in butter.
that looks so good, Shannon.
Oh, smell that.
Oh, I have to smell it, folks. Oh my God, Shannon. Oh, that would be so good on some toast, some crusty bread.
Now,
Oh my God.
throw the pasta back in.
Yeah.
We throw a little fucking Monster energy drink on top of that. Do a combo.
And
Oh,
coat it in the butter.
yeah, that's right. I'm hungry now. Kim said she's hungry. Go cook some mac and cheese Shanny style.
And stir it around.
Stir it up.
Oh my God, wow, look at that.
Oh,
We will.
The Mexican style.
Give us thumbs up, guys.
Pounds of
Show us that you
cheese.
like it that much.
Full bag of the pizza blend. 'Cause I'm that bitch.
Oh my God, what the flip. But it smells, I bet it smells delicious. It does. Look at Krusty Krab. Damn, Shanny.
Yep.
That's cheesy. Looks so good.
We're not done. We got that pepper jack.
This is obviously to compensate for the toilet paper shortage, right? Who are we kidding? We know. Just remember, this woman cannot wipe her ass.
Roll Lacey Richardson loves your voice.
Gotta put that. Just let it melt down a
Oh
little
my
bit.
God, look at that.
Put that down a little bit.
Look at that, folks.
Put it down to like a simmer.
Oh my God, that looks so
Some pepper
good,
jack.
Shannon.
Some pepper jack in there.
That is Food Network worthy. Look
Not
at
done yet.
folks. Wow.
I'm making a prediction. You see the stovetop? If they start actually cooking in the apocalypse, this is the cleanest you're gonna see it.
And now, pepper jack.
Yeah, pepper jack's going in. Wow. You got treated to some Shanny stuff here. I love how Rev compliments Shanny all the time. You're a good husband, Rev. Well, thank you, Kim. That's how I feel about her. She's a success no matter what. She's my unicorn.
I'm gonna put 4 slices in because you don't need that much.
Yeah.
A unicorn,
Pepper
For the peppers
a rhino, maybe.
and the flavor.
and the flavor.
And you just mix it up.
You mix it in, folks.
And that's how you basically make a simple mac and cheese.
Oh my God, but it's
Look at the
Shanny.
pool.
Oh, there's the pull. Nikocado, that's for you.
That's how you make a simple mac and cheese.
Am I right, Shannon? The pull is for Nick.
Yep.
He gets the pull.
And you can tell she's an amateur too because she doesn't clean as she goes. That fucking drives me nuts. As someone, obviously, I cook for myself all the time. I don't like big messes. So all those wrappers and everything, as soon as I was done with them, like the garbage is right there. Just put the fucking shit in the garbage. Because guaranteed, once she gets her fucking gullet full, she ain't moving. This shit ain't getting cleaned up unless Rev goes and does it. Folks, it's just how they live.
It's that easy.
That's right.
Turn that off.
Oh my God, that's beautiful, Shannon. We're done here?
Yep.
Well, folks, from Shanny and me, Rev, we love you. Do you want to say it? Send them off.
Peace.
We're going to figure out what this big black box under the fucking stovetop does. It's got to be a button for it somewhere. Anyways, yeah, there we go. There's a little bit. We didn't get the mukbang out of it. We didn't get to see how it tastes. Jeez, I feel ripped off. But we're going to make it up right now. Let's change gears. Let's get a little high energy. Let's do another drink combo, folks. And we're going to look at a sad, depressing birthday stream.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? So check this out. Look what I have here in my hands. Doing a review of this particular beer. It is delicious.
Sounds like he's already sampled a little bit of that.
Hanging out with some homies. Yo, if you think this shit's gonna give you the virus, you're a dumbass. So now I'm going to mix it with some of this here mango monster. You might put a lime in there. Well, I'm pouring caffeine in this mother sharker, so yeah. Pour it. I'm mixing the mango monster with the Corona beer.
That's dank.
Not quite sure.
He out-danked me, folks.
Sure how it's gonna taste, but I got it about halfway. All right. Give it a stir.
Just gonna give it the old college try.
Let's see how this tastes. Yo, mango flavored beer. That's delicious.
All right. So like I said, today is, well, I guess yesterday now officially, was Cobra's birthday. And he makes it very clear it was his 29th birthday, not his 30th, okay? And regardless what the trolls on Reddit say, they do not have the power to cancel his birthday. Today's stream, like I had mentioned before, I hadn't been covering a whole lot of Cobra because really he hadn't been doing much. And I know some people find him boring anyways. Again, this is why archivers are important. They're the people that go through and pull the gems out and make it watchable, like Bite-Sized Cobra Vids, who actually did the intro, the coronavirus. I borrowed that from his channel, by the way. He's coming out with some new documentary stuff. You check it out. But anyways, I think it's very important that you do that so you get those entertaining bits. Now, I was going to do the sub challenge because it was funny because he has an epiphany. He actually says, sometimes food from the grocery store, sometimes it's better to get food from the grocery store than fast food. And I thought, wow, that's a pretty big step for Cobra. But no, most of his streams lately, and a lot, even the people that are his quote unquote fans have been pointing out, have just been desperate money grabs. I mean, he's always been a bit of a mooch and stuff, but at least you're getting something for it. Lately, he's just been kind of coming online, staring at his tattoo in the camera with his mouth gaped open and mouth breathing. And then when he gets a few donations, he leaves. But this particular birthday stream, he was a little down because he had already spent all that sweet, sweet YouTube money. And if only he had just a little bit more. But like I said, I'm going to spare you the hour and a half of suffering. We've edited it down. This is the official birthday edit, folks. I might even throw this up as a separate video. I don't know. But you're getting the exclusive premiere. In a nutshell, King Cobra's sad, depressing birthday.
Well, hello there, YouTube. We are live. We are live, baby. Well, I'll be on YouTube live until about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So, yippers. We are live on YouTube. I'll be live for at least until 12 o'clock. So, yeah. Well, thank you. And a big thank you to those of you on Facebook who wished me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. Yeah. We are live on YouTube.
Yeah, high energy is not how I would describe today's stream. Now, I know it starts slow, folks. I'm just trying to show you. I'm setting the vibe. This is the tone of today's birthday stream. All right? But trust me, it gets better. I wouldn't do you like that. It gets better. Wait for it.
Have a kick-ass birthday. Well, I will try. But yeah, this year's my birthday stream. I am officially 29 years old. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You're finally legal. Yepers. Hell yeah. Really? Son of a bitch! I'm so tired of spilling my fucking beer! It's bullshit! Shit pisses me off! I gotta set the can down on the desk and nope! And could it just spill a little bit? No, it's gonna spill practically the entire fucking can. Bullshit! Yeah, happy fucking birthday to this fucking retard. Let's go ahead and spill our fucking beer all over the floor like a fucking stupid retard. Happy fucking birthday to me. Let's go ahead and fucking spill beer on the floor like a fucking goddamn retard. Who's hooked on phonics? Fucking bullshit. That's why I decided to foam up, and not only foam up, but spill practically the entire fucking can. There's like this much left. Fucking stupid. Can we try setting it on the desk with more grace next time? Let's try this again, nice and slowly. Okay, so today we're going to practice on one thing. We're going to practice setting a can down. How about talking to, oh, your speech impediment, you fuck. Today we're going to practice setting a can down on the desk. Pick it up. Now, let's try this again. Set it back down. Pick it up. Set it back down. Pick it up. Set it back down. Pick it up. Set it back down. And we're going to keep doing this until I'm pretty sure I can put a can down on the desk without dropping it on the floor like a fucking retard. Let's see. Pick it up. Set it back down. This is great practice for my stupid ass. Pick it up. Set it back down. 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 Let's try it again. Pick it up. Set it back down. Yay, I did it! I picked up the can without dropping it again. Good for me. Pick it up. Set it back down. Pick it up. Set it back fucking down. Down, 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 down. Oh, great. That's what I get for losing my temper. Let's spill beer all over my computer's keyboard. Fantastic. I hate being a fucking perfectionist. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate being a fucking perfectionist with Asperger's. I fucking hate it. When you're a perfectionist and you have Asperger's and you make a mistake, you can't just let it go. You have to fucking bitch about yourself being stupid. So like my trolls think they're being clever when they give me shit, but I'm like, really, you're not. You're doing stuff that I do to myself all the time. My trolls love to give me shit too. They do. But jokes on them, I give myself shit all the time. Pick it up, set it back down. Pick it up, set it back down. Pick it up, set it back down. Okay, you made your point. You're a clumsy asshole, stupid retard. Pick it up, set it back down. Pick it up, Set it back down. Oh, look at that. I did it, YouTube. Several times without dropping it. If you'd like to donate to my birthday cause, then stupid fucker. My birthday plans, well, don't really have any birthday plans, to be honest. I pretty much spent all my YouTube money on supplies like food and such. So, Josh, get your helmet. What helmet? The one on my bike? No, I do not. In fact, that comment just got you removed from my channel. Show the green panties. I don't know. Show me some cash in my PayPal and maybe I'll put them on for you. I don't work cheap, you know. On the real note, though, let's not have any sexual harassment in my chat. I don't need my trolls harassing my fangirls. That's completely unnecessary. You know, just saying. Exactly. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it. Sorry you had to witness that, honestly. That's just part of my autism. I give myself shit on a regular basis. Yeah, except I don't have that. And I haven't even coughed once in this live stream. Like, bye-bye, loser. Oh, I'm not 30 just yet. I'm only 29. I'm not 30. I'm 29. I bet you do, but guess what? I'm only 29, so again, I'm 29. So I'm not going to keep saying it because, well, first of all, Big Lenny, I'm not 30, I'm 29. I won't be 30 till next year. I keep telling you people I'm 29. You keep saying happy birthday, congrats on turning. Okay, if you keep trolling me with this, then I'm going to block you from my channel. I'm not going to fucking sit here after I've told you people 400 times I'm 29. No, I'm 29. How many times do I have to say it? Like, is that supposed to affect me? You keep saying shit like that, you're just going to get blocked from my channel. I told you, I am 29 years old. I'm 29, okay? I didn't even cough. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm not putting on the green panties till I see some money in my PayPal. You know how much money I charge for that. No, there's nothing wrong with it, but when I've told people that I'm 29, they keep trolling and saying the opposite. It's, you know. Nope, 29. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If I don't see 50 bucks in my PayPal, then it's just not going to happen. Although I may have to charge 100 bucks for it, honestly, because YouTube doesn't allow me to, you know, do it on a live stream. The only helmet I have is my bike helmet. I don't have a hard helmet, just the bike helmet. No, here's the thing of it. I may be getting donations on YouTube, but I can't transfer that money until the end of next month. So, sorry, it's my birthday. What do you want me to do? You know? And hide user from comments. No, I do not. I am clean. I don't have any sickness. Oh, I'm not e-begging, bud. If I'm offering services in exchange for money, then it's called a job, not e-begging, you piece of shit. Well, when you call someone a fake goth when they're not, so you call it e-begging because you're jealous that people aren't paying you 50 bucks to see you dance around in your underwear. Oh, biceps are looking good. I'll give you $50 to snort a line of pipe tobacco. Well, put it in my PayPal. Let's see it then. You know? I mean, I got the pipe tobacco right here. Nope, I'm 29. No, next year I'll be 30 next year. This year, I am 29. Oh boy. So many trolls to ban, such little time. I am 29. Yep. Yeah, I'm 29 years old. I've already said I'm 29, so I'm not going to keep saying it. Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. That comment right there, boom, just got you deleted. Trolls on birthday saying your birthday is canceled. Well, the trolls on Reddit can suck my autistic dick. They can't.
I fucking love that he's fucking losing his shit because the troll said his birthday is fucking canceled. I'm gonna back this up just a bit.
Your birthday is canceled. Well, the trolls on Reddit can suck my autistic dick. They can't fucking cancel my birthday, assholes. Joe Sacco writes, "Hey Josh, this girl I like wants to buy a wand to pleasure herself with. I know you don't do any spells in the wand, but could you do a pleasure spell in one for the next ones for me to buy?" Well, Joe Sacco, the wands are not meant to be used like that. They're meant to be used as magical tools. No, what I'm saying is my wands are not meant to be used as sex toys. They're meant to be used for other things. Yeah, and you need to get banned from my channel. Sex is not a need, it's a want. Bye-bye, loser. No, and that comment was so dumb. That question was so dumb, it's going to get removed. Would I ever consider being a public speaker or teacher? A public speaker, maybe. No, you shall not. And that comment just got you banned from my channel. Like, thank you for trolling me on my birthday. I greatly appreciate it. It's nice to know that these people's lives are so miserable. They're like, hey, you know what? It's this autistic's 29th birthday. Let's troll him. Are you worried about snipe tobacco now? Not really, no. I am 29. Thank you for asking. Nope, the smoker's pole is just fine. Like, my trolls are idiots. Well, it's not going to work. They've tried that bullshit before, and they think just because it's my birthday, they're going to fuck with me extra hard today. And you know what? Real talk, YouTube. I feel sorry for my trolls. They're like, we hate this guy. It's his birthday today, so let's fuck with him extra hard because we can. See, I don't know what I've done personally to deserve these trolls harassing me the way they do. Gonna have to report that comment for that. That's a lot of help. Thanks, YouTube. Your bullying policy really sucks. Yeah, the trolls are really trying today to get a reaction out of me because it's my birthday and they hate my fucking guts. So they're just like, I'm gonna fuck with Cobra because it's his birthday and I hate him. Feeling any symptoms? No, not really. You didn't do jack. I'm the one that conjured good weather for my birthday, dude. Like, trolls are trying extra hard today because it's my birthday. That's the only reason they're doing it. Like, hey, it's Cobra's birthday. Let's fuck with him extra hard today. Fucking losers. Hi, comments. Hi, comments. Well, YouTube, I do thank y'all for joining in. on the stream and such. But yeah, I got a lot of people who want to hang out today, so yeah, I'll catch you cool Cobras later.
First.
Thank you for donating and your time and your money. Appreciate it. And catch you later.
Thank you for coming and listening to me bitch and lay there with no energy. It was funny because he was asking for $50, $100 into his PayPal to do this and that. I'm telling you, he cleaned up more than that and just like donations, which is fine. But I mean, I don't know. See, that's King Cobra's sad, depressing birthday. Yes, he snipes, picks up cigarette butts, goes out, picks up cigarette, whatever. But he's got his pole there. So you can guarantee if anyone around him that smokes and has been in contact with COVID-19 that he's a prime suspect or a prime candidate, sorry. Picking that up. But anyways, that is our tribute. We have paid a lot of attention to Cobra tonight. I think we made up, for lost time. And we give him the tribute he so sorely deserves. I think this video clip I will upload to my channel as a separate video because I think it deserves its due. We'll put it up maybe as its own video. I like the fact that his right sleeve looks about as dirty as Corky's microphone. Jesus. You can tell he never washes that shirt because that graphic should be a lot more cracked and faded by now. Yeah, geez, Cobes, don't you ever change. Don't you ever change. So, I thought I'd round off with a little Vaughn Hilton. Now, as far as updates with Vaughn Hilton and what's going on and all that kind of shit, I have no idea. I haven't talked to any family members or I don't know what's going on. Same as last time. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. But as far as I can tell, Vaughn Hilton seems to be enjoying his vacation, his staycation. And, just playing Elder Scrolls online and hanging out with He Who Eats from the Mattress and the other cast of characters. Someone that posted Vaughn Hilton his confronting evil video from BitChute the other day. I thought at first it was a new video, but this is from a few months. So this is actually quite a few months ago, before Christmas. I don't know if I've watched it or not. I thought we just skimmed through it. I mean, it's got to be good. I know it's hard to laugh. Like, just disclaimer, Vaughn Hilton's a piece of shit. And I totally get it. When people are like, it's not funny anymore, da-da-da. I totally get it. But we can still have a little fun ridiculing him. Doesn't feel so bad because he is a piece of shit. And he is a piece of shit. So again, when I get updated, I will let you guys know. And yeah, BitTube. He does over BitTube too. I know he was doing his racing stuff, but I don't know. Aren't you super excited to fear from the Snooze family from the hills? I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer that. Let's get into it. Yeah, BitTube. Yeah, I know he has a BitTube, Celeste. He was doing his racing over on that, but I don't know what else he's got over there. I think, isn't that where he put up the food video? I'm not sure. No, that was BitTube. I don't know. Tiger Rock. Not a sponsor. Tiger Rock is not a sponsor. Just want to make that absolutely clear.
All righty, folks. Just thought I'd tell you some things that's been happening here while my other video on my other channel, on my YouTube channel, is uploading. I'll tell you some things that's going on. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, here in the great state of Kentucky. And I'm listening to Trump's speech in the background while I'm talking to you. And let me tell you something. I listened to it last night, and I'm listening to it again on repeat. But anyways, let's be clear. There's a lot of things going on in regards to trying to stop me and to stop the sovereign move of the gods that I alluded to in previous video. So we're going to discuss that because that's...
You notice all these YouTube nutters and self-proclaimed internet intellectuals just love to use that word. They throw that word sovereign around. Like it makes them fucking... It validates them somehow. I don't... whatever.
Breaking news. That is something that's just happened. So it's literal breaking news as of last night, during the night.
Let's get this game fuel on. Always a dirty plate in the background. Always.
Mountain Dew Code Red, folks.
Not a sponsor. Whatever did happen to the Reese's? Did he get in trouble for that or something?
Somebody asked me what I was drinking the other day.
You guys see that? Well, two things. There's that video clip of the people fighting over the Mountain Dew, 500 and some odd cans they were trying to get. But there's also been articles coming out. Surprise, Mountain Dew may be a leading cause for tooth decay in the Appalachians. Who'd have thunk?
So, yeah, got me some Code Red, and I got me some Lay's potato chips. I ran out of dip.
Not a sponsor.
I ran out of dip. I had some cheddar cheese dip, and I ran out.
See, the thing, you can't underestimate Vaughn Hilton because, like other species of rats, he has a survival instinct, right? Not a fight or flight kind of thing. Not that he would step up and do things to survive, but he has a scavenger's mindset. And I have to say, I am quite impressed over the years, the array of different foods that he's managed to eat with no fucking teeth. I do have to give credit where credit is due. Old Mountain Dew mouth. Mountain Dew does funny things to a man in the hills of Kentucky. Kentucky Mukbang.
Vaughn, why you eat on camera? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because eating on camera is a phenomenon now called mukbang. M-U-C-K-B-A-N-G, mukbang. And it is a process whereby people will get on camera and eat 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 and tell stories, talk about the news.
I want to see this motherfucker eat corn on the cob. That's what I want to see.
Talk about the weather, whatever, while they're eating these humongous meals that seemingly they can't possibly eat. It's called mukbang. It's very, very popular, particularly in the...
But that's not what you do. Let's just be clear. I mean, this is a man who's made coffee in his fucking used bathroom fucking water to make coffee. I'm just... Okay, let's be real here.
In Far East Asia. And people enjoy it.
And this has absolutely nothing to do, I'm assuming, with the rest of his video. Just saying.
Actually. The second reason why I eat online is because it drives my trolls and haters bananas. The very first time I ate on camera, it was a little tiny Reese cup about yay big. When I ate that Reese cup on my video, the trolls and haters practically had coronaries. There was like 100 hate videos. Vaughn Hilton's eating a Reese cup, you know. So what? So? Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, it drives. So you know, two birds with one stone here. It's a phenomenon, a very popular one, and drives my trolls and haters crazy. So I figured that's a good thing, right? So, without further ado, let's get into it.
All right. Skip this shitty intro.
If you want to look at stuff up close, but if you're trying to see something, 30 yards away, now you can forget it. Anyway, so I took my trusty little flashlight and out I went because, I mean, after all, maybe this thing's got something to tell me, right? Anyway, so they.
Is this the fucking ghost on the bridge? Right? Is this when the kids come running and telling them there's a fucking ghost on the bridge? Oh my god.
They're like, it's right there, it's right there. Can you see it? I couldn't see shit.
Because it wasn't there.
And I couldn't, but I mean, you got all these kids that can see it. And, that's not unusual. Let me explain something to you folks. Living in an atheistic, humanistic society as we do, we literally train our children not to be spiritual, not to embrace the supernatural.
Not to talk to invisible friends.
Oh, that's, you were just seeing things, honey. We literally train our children not to be spiritual and supernatural. And that is a crime. That is
you don't feed their delusions. Like, it's a difference between playing along and having, like, a tea party with your daughter or something. But, depends on the situation. I mean, Santa Claus, maybe. But you don't let them believe there's some terrorizing spirit walking the fucking bridge. Like, that's just, you don't placate every whim that a child has. My God. Tits are coming in nice.
A literal crime, in my humble opinion, that we, literally train our children not to be spiritual or supernatural. And so, these kids are not at the age where they've been trained out of it yet. So they're seeing all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But most notably, you got it's late at night. You got this white face on this little bridge over here next to Lake Alice. And it's like, well, I'll just go out there and see if it has something to say.
The ghost of Lake Alice. Must be the ghost of all those hard drives at the bottom.
And so I grab my flashlight and I go charging at it. Because I'm going to banish it.
So a second ago, he didn't see anything, but now he sees a white face that he's charging at. Because he's going to banish it.
I don't think it's human. Obviously, if they can see it and I can't, it's probably not human.
Okay, so now he can't.
So I'm going to banish this thing. So
the thing he can't see, he's going to banish.
I start charging at it.
And guess what? It wasn't there. Because he didn't see it to begin with.
And the kids are like, it's running away from you. It's trying to get away from you. And so I ran faster. And but unfortunately, it ducked into the woods before I could banish it. Because I get my chance, I'll banish that sucker to outer darkness where it'll stay there forever. But anyway.
Or maybe you did banish it. Or maybe it was never there to begin with. Like, this is how the household is run. He's out there running around his yard, chasing an invisible fucking spirit because his children told him that there's a ghost on the bridge. This is what we're dealing with, folks.
So yeah, it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting situation. And of course the kids were quite relieved when I managed to chase it away. And so, the atheist obviously would say, oh, that shit don't exist. There's nothing to it. But see, you mean
the thing that you didn't see? Okay.
You got a whole shitload of frightened kids. It must have been 7, 8 kids.
Oh my God, if a bunch of kids believe that there was a ghost on the bridge, I mean, that's all I need.
You got a whole shitload of frightened kids that you have to deal with. So now what would you say to them, atheists? Oh, it wasn't there? Bullshit. It was there, and they were scared shitless.
But you didn't see it, so how do you know it was there?
See, that's my point, ladies and gentlemen. Atheism has absolutely nothing to offer. It has nothing to offer. All right. Because
it doesn't feed his own delusions. That's his problem with it, because it faces you to confront things that might be, otherwise a comfort in your worldview, an axiom that you kind of just put there to make yourself feel better, like, selectively choosing when you want to use Bible verses like a Christian or when you want to attack them as a pagan. Isn't that interesting?
the atheist would tell all these frightened children, oh, well, it's not there, it doesn't exist. Whereas me, being a master of the mystic arts, I'm going to go out.
A master. How does one become a master of something like the mystic arts? Like what validation does he have? Is there a wizard school? Or does he get a master's cloak? Is that when he upgraded from the little girl's Halloween cape? By the way, I did issue that challenge. I'm going to repost that fucking challenge because he never answered. I was going to meet him on the Plains of Oblivion for the title of Sorcerer Supreme. So he can claim to be a master of the mystic arts, but he cannot claim to be Sorcerer Supreme. I hold that title. And I will not relinquish that title until we meet on the Plains of Oblivion, once and for all. But I digress. We're not going to sit through this whole video, I don't think.
There and confront the damn thing and destroy it, right? And that's exactly what my kids and those neighbor kids and those relative kids were expecting me to do, is to go out there and handle the situation.
And you failed. He failed even at handling an imaginary situation.
Sit there and say, oh, you're crazy, it doesn't exist. No, I'm to go out there and deal with it, and that's exactly what I did, and I chased the damn thing back into the woods. Whatever it may have been. Who cares, But I chased it back into the woods because that's what I'm supposed to do. The era of kowtowing to evil is over. All right, that ship has sailed, okay? No, we're not going to cower to evil. And this entity clearly understood that because when I started charging at it, it fled into the woods. So, what was it? I don't know. Phantasm, specter, ghost? Don't know. Don't care.
Because you didn't actually see anything. You're just a fucking sad, pathetic Kentucky hill rat running towards an empty bridge. That's that's it.
And obviously it knew that I wasn't playing. All right. Because when it comes to these entities, understand that you got the home turf, okay? This is your plane of existence. This is where you belong. They don't belong here. They belong in another plane of existence. They don't belong in this one, okay? So you literally have a legal right to say, get the hell off my property.
A
get
legal
the hell out
right.
of my plane of existence. Because they don't belong.
Folks, you have a legal right to tell phantasms, spirits, demons, whatever the case may be, get the hell off my land. Okay? I have a legal right. Must be that law of reality that Corky's talking about.
Here. Okay. These entities, whatever you wish to call them, they don't belong here. All right. And so you literally have the right to tell them to leave. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't understand that.
Well, that's good. See, this is positive information for all the people that didn't realize that this is actually a legal right. Informative.
But you do. You have a literal, especially if they're on your property or if they're in your home or something of that nature, you have the right to tell them to leave. It is your home, particularly if you bought the damn thing, right? So,
Oh, so even more so if you actually bought it. Okay, so if you actually own your home, that even gives you more of a right. Okay, I got you.
But, and also, too, let me address my orb video because...
Oh, yeah, the orb. Remember the orb video, folks?
There's people saying, well, it was dust. Well, no, it wasn't dust because the...
Oh, yeah, but how do you know? Because you never went and actually checked it. I would think that someone who believes in the supernatural that believes they actually caught something on camera wouldn't walk out their fucking porch and actually look. I would think that's a big fucking deal, right? You'd think.
Humidity level. First of all, the dew had fallen for that evening, so no, it wasn't dust. But even so, the humidity level was high as well.
Oh, geez, I mean, how could you could have resolved this and avoided all this? What? Maybe get off your ass and take a look. But that would throw his night all off.
And which is moisture in the air, and no, you can't have dust when there's moisture in the air and when the dew is falling. But even let's take their argument. Let's say, okay, well, it was dust. Okay, well, how's come the dust was on the front side of the house and not the back? If the wind is whipping up dust, okay, it's going to be on both sides of the damn house, right? Same thing with the snow. If it was snowing, it would be snowing on both sides of the house, not just one.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, that depends where your camera is positioned, right? I mean, it's if it's snowing in the environment, it's snowing. I get that, but I mean, you could put a camera at your front door and a camera at the back aiming somewhere, and if your house is shielding the snow, the direction of the snow, obviously one camera is going to look like a blizzard, and the other side's going to be, fairly snow-free until you get out farther from that. I mean, this is just basic. This is common sense. I don't even know why I'm explaining this. Yeah, the ghost tank story. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but the dust and the snow, there's no...
I wish he'd bring the cape back out. I thought that was going to be more of a permanent fixture. But, anyways.
It's not, no.
It sets off the thrift store T-shirts.
So, but anyway, I thought it was interesting, but we're not giving evil any quarter anymore. No, it's time to start fighting back, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and that's exactly what we're going to do, and we're not going to let evil win.
Fighting back. We're fighting back, folks. We're taking it back. Taking it back.
But see, the atheist mindset by its very nature, oh, it's dust, or it's snow, or it's bugs.
Well, probably, like spirits or demons or phantasms wouldn't be the first thing that most people, let's remove the word atheist and just people with common sense. Like even people that would believe in the spiritual and stuff, the first reaction would be, oh my God, they're demons.
Okay, same thing with the bugs. Okay, so why is the bugs hanging out on one side of the house and not the other? I mean, come on, No. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, it was orbs. Okay.
With absolutely no proof or even going out to check what it was. Okay, I got you.
I love how brave these atheists are. Well, I'd have went out there and I'd have confronted them evil spirit. Yeah, you lying sack of shit too. Yeah, lying sack of shit too. Because I guarantee that entity that was over at that bridge last night, ain't a single atheist watching this video would have went over there and confronted that thing. No fucking way. No way. No way in hell. Y'all are cowards. You have no hope. You have no answers.
Well, I definitely would agree. I would agree that I would probably not chase something I did not see. I agree with that. I would not chase an invisible ghost that I was convinced was there, but I could not see. I will agree with that.
I, on the other hand, being a master of the mystic arts, well, working towards being a master of mystic arts, I have an answer. I banish that thing to outer darkness where it will never harm anyone again. And that's what you have to do.
Oh, so it went from he chased it into the woods, but couldn't see it, relying on the words of the children, of course. But now he knows the thing he couldn't see that he chased across the bridge into the woods, he has banished to the outer darkness. Interesting.
With evil spirits. But see, and like I said, you have a legal right to tell these entities to leave. But now understand,
a legal right. Take them to court, Kentucky, Manchester courthouse. I got a white face on the bridge. I'm just going to let him babble for a second, get another drink.
if you're an atheist and you got no power and you got no protection and you got no wherewithal and no understanding of spiritual things, and you go out there and tell that entity to leave, it's going to jump on you. So let's be clear here. All right. You don't confront something of that nature unless you're well grounded in what you believe and you got the backing of the gods to, back you up in case shit goes south. But, there was, I was told a story by some neighbors and some relatives. There was a bunch of us on the back porch last night. We were talking about some things, and they relayed a story about some Christians that were confronted by some left-hand path individuals, let's say, and those left-hand path individuals ended up killing the Christians. And they're like, why did that happen? Why would the Christian God allow that to occur? Well, I have an answer. Because the Christian God is not who you think he is. If left-hand paths people are successful at killing Christians or maiming Christians or doing anything to you for that matter, then obviously you're not serving a powerful enough God that's willing to protect you or willing to give you the tools to protect you. I've told this story a million times, the story of the Catholic priest or Lutheran or whatever he was. He went in there and he told this demon, come out of them, and in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, it wouldn't budge. Then he said, in the name of Jesus, and he said, I don't recognize your Jesus. And then, like I said, my neighbors and relatives last night, there was like 20 or 30 of us on the back porch. They all relayed this story of these Christians that were ultimately destroyed by these left-hand pathers. And it's like, where was Christian God at? Well, I'm just going to be frank and honest with you. The God you believe in is not what you think. And I've said this before, and it bears repeating. Why does God need blood? Why does God need a starship? Why does God need an overarching plan for humanity? Oh, he don't. They don't. A God does not need those things. A God already has all the energy they need. They don't need your energy. They don't need blood. They don't need water. They don't need none of that. Okay? Understand clearly that anything requiring blood, and this is backed up by Thoth in the Emerald Tablets, by the way. Anything requiring blood is not of the gods. Thoth said so. Other scribes and whatnot have said so, and all kinds of ancient writings down through the centuries. Gods don't need blood. Okay, so how did all this gods needing blood shit get started? It got started, apparently, near as I can tell, based on the information I have at hand, it got started because of a couple of demons, or three, desert-dwelling demons who approached certain individuals, namely Father Abraham and namely Muhammad, approached these guys, said, oh, hey, I'm God. Let's start with Father Abraham first. This entity approaches Father Abraham and says, hey, I'm God. Abraham didn't know no better. I can't fault the guy. He didn't know no better. But this thing approaches him, says, I'm God. And what I want you to do, I want you to see them innocent animals over there. I want you to slaughter all them innocent animals and pour the blood into a deep trench.
Of course, Vaughn has no evidence that, this was demons telling people to do this. Not the fact that, they were just Bronze Age people doing what Bronze Age fucking people did at the time. He knows, folks. He knows. This is a guy who gets fucking revelations from his gods while sitting on the toilet opening his third eye in the morning. So,
and splayed the bodies of these animals in two, and put the two halves on either side of the trench. And then I will walk in up and down in the midst of all that blood, spraying blood all over the place.
should someone tell Vaughn that like pagan cultures did this as well? And the only reason I bring that up is because he's the one that seems to think pagan is this blanket term. Like he's actually claimed to have like, you know, his finger on the pulse of Hinduism because he's a pagan and it's considered a pagan religion, even though he actually doesn't practice anything to do with that belief system. He just thinks pagan means everything. That's why he calls himself an eclectic pagan, right? Oh, goodness.
But does that sound like a god to you? Does that sound like a loving God to you? No, that's a demon. That is a desert-dwelling demon. That is not God. God.
Yeah, it's a desert-dwelling demon if I've ever heard of one.
God would not tell you to slaughter a bunch of innocent animals because God doesn't need blood. God does not need blood. Period. All right. Then fast forward 1400 years. Here comes Muhammad. Muhammad's goes into this cave, and here comes this being comes to him and says, I'm an angel of God. You got to listen to me. And Muhammad's like, duh, okay. You know, Muhammad didn't know any better than Abraham did. You know, like, yeah, man, here's the deal. Just go out here and slaughter people by the thousands, rape, pillage, steal, do whatever you want, and God will honor you for it. You know. Well, is that God? No. Is that an emissary of God? No. Because God would never tell you to do those things. God does not need blood. God does not need you to kill people. God does not need you to take over shit. Gods don't need those things. They don't. They don't need those things. What the fuck does God need anything in this plane anyway? Okay? Use common fucking sense, people. Use some common sense. And if
was coming from the guy who chased something he didn't see across a bridge. Okay.
Father Abraham and Muhammad have both used common sense in those scenarios, they would have said, hey, well, now, wait a minute. You can't be God or an emissary of God, because God would not tell me to go out here and slaughter people by the thousands and steal from them and rape them and pillage their villages and shit. God would not tell me to slaughter a bunch of innocent animals. God would not tell me to sacrifice my own son on a damn altar on a mountainside. You know, a God would not do these things, okay? Because they don't need those things, plain and simple. Gods don't need shit like that.
Let's skip ahead.
We need to get this, and we need to get it quick. And understand that, you know, the big three is nothing but demons posing as deities, posing as gods, in order to get energy, and they've been doing it successfully for centuries now.
He says the big three, so I heard him mention Moses, which I guess he could lump into Christianity, but obviously he's talking about the Abrahamic faith, right? Islam with Muhammad. Now Christianity, though, is he implying Jesus? Because I'm pretty sure he's said that he believes Jesus is an enlightened one. Maybe it's just because of Moses. I don't know. Who knows? Don't look too deep into the shit abyss or you're going to get lost, folks.
And we need to starve these demons from their energy. And, get them starved and get them to...
Oh, you want to starve the demons? Just put them in Vaughn Hilton's care.
You know, go wherever they want to go. But we need to start starving them of their energy. And that's coming. You know, there's supposedly a Hopi prophecy out there that says everybody will return to the, quote, old way.
I like how everything's real. Well, there's a Hopi prophecy. I'm an eclectic pagan. I follow Odin and the Norse gods, but I'm also an expert on Hinduism and the Bible. And even though I call out all the bullshit in the Bible, I still use the Bible for prophecy, like Wormwood and Revelations. Like, he just believes everything. I mean, he accuses, quote, the atheist of believing in nothing, but he just believes everything. He's just, I just believe it all. Just fucking believe every fucking thing, every prophecy, every fucking story, every superstition. Fuck it. Just believe it. Believe it all.
Unquote. Well, what is that? Well, that's paganism. So, so supposedly in the future, the big three is going to go down anyway.
That's right, Jello. The demons, like his beard and children, will fail to thrive.
And it's better that people understand, what exactly is going on, because, there is a spiritual warfare going on. There is a battle going on. Unfortunately, for the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims.
Armageddon is at Lake Alice, folks. Armageddon is at Lake Alex, and that's where the spiritual war is going, where the master of the mystic arts, Vaughn Hilton, is banishing white-faced spirits that he can't see. We'll let him ramble, and I'll skip ahead.
Muslims, they're on the wrong side. They're worshiping demons and not even knowing they're doing it. A god does not need blood. No, they don't.
The pale horse. Ma Hilton is the pale horse of this apocalypse, and he's going to ride her right through this. He's going to ride it until that fucking sway back fucking glue factory bound horse is fucking ready to drop. That's what he's doing. He's riding that pale horse right through the COVID-19 situation.
Gods do not need blood. Period. They don't need it. Why does God need a starship?
Why does Vaughn need fucking Mountain Dew Berry Blast? Let's skip it.
What they're waiting on is to see if we're willing to grow a fucking brain and to put these desert-dwelling demons behind us and go forward with eclectic paganism, go forward with the unnamed gods.
The unnamed gods, eclectic paganism. It's so fucking vague. It's so fucking, I mean, at this point, why even believe in shit? Like, I don't even get it. Like, it's just so fucking wishy-washy and fucking just silly. Just silliness.
And to embrace them again. And I can kind of see them on the side, saying, hey, man, these guys ain't no good for you. Come back to us. Embrace us again. We will bless you. We will bless this planet. We'll bless everyone. All you got to do is just stop worshiping demons, Just stop worshiping demons. Stop worshiping these entities that want blood, So I don't know. We'll see. They relayed to me some stories about left-hand pathers that literally, in some cases, killed evangelical Christians who were supposedly, strong in their God. And how could they have done this? How could they have succeeded? And get it handled and find out what these people, these individuals are planning on doing, because I don't want nothing coming back on me, I don't want nothing coming back on me. I don't want people to come to me and say, well, this left-hand pather over here slaughtered a bunch of innocent Christians for no fucking reason, so we're going to lump you in with those guys. No.
Well, maybe it would help if you could actually define what you believe. Like, we don't, I'm still kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, it's his own thing. Let's go up here a little bit. Oh, we're back to the Lays. Round 2. I like how he leans right into the mic, too, so we can hear every fucking smack.
Like I said in a previous video, Hillary mentions Moloch by name in one of her emails. And I can't help think, but she's chuckling with glee when she remarks that, the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims are all worshiping demons and don't even realize it.
What a marshmallow of a man. Look at that. Look at those titties. Those milkers.
Just under a different name. You know, and if people want to get mad, that's fine. But the atheists, the Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims need to know that they're on the wrong path. But they need to get on the right path.
But everybody else is on the right path. So the Jains, the fucking Buddhists, people who practice Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, all those, the countless other belief systems. Come on.
Because they're on the wrong path. Well, Vaughn, you're no better than anybody else because now you're saying your path is the only right path. Well, if the shoe fits, so be it.
Okay, so my question is, as an atheist, as a quote-unquote atheist, by adopting his system, what am I actually doing different? Like, I mean, he comes at the atheist angle like as if he's a Christian. Like there's some consequence to me being an atheist. But under his belief system, which I'm not even totally clear what exactly that is, what is the consequence for being an atheist? I mean, if we're talking about nameless gods that fucking we don't have to go to church for, and we don't have to fucking pray to, and they don't need sacrifice, and they don't need, then what the fuck am I doing different? Like, what is my fucking, how am I going down the wrong path? This is foolishness, people. Foolishness, I tells you.
But yeah.
You're going down the wrong path, folks.
I do think my path is the right path, or I wouldn't be walking it. Duh.
Duh.
Right? You know, so yeah, obviously, I do think my path is the right path, or I wouldn't be walking it. And listen to me. When something speaks into my gut and says, you ain't going to see this building a week from today, and I go back a week later, and there's nothing there but a bunch of pipes sticking up out of the ground from where that building used to be, I say that's pretty damn, significant, right? You know? Or I get a vision saying that, you know, my sister's going to pass, and then a few months later, after confronting my sister about it, she does indeed pass, and it was exactly like the vision that I was given. You know, that right there should be enough to give you pause. So yeah, the gods that I serve are legit. They're real.
Oh, don't forget about the fact he said while you're sitting on the couch, they literally talked to you and lifted you up by the chin. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that deluded fucking paranoid schizophrenic fucking vision, hallucination.
You know? And, you know, it's not like I get a vision every fucking day, right? And
well, according to Vaughn, everywhere he walks, he sees fucking spirits and supernatural shit going on down his driveway. That's about as far as he actually goes nowadays.
Have told me some.
You know, the sad thing has been brought up, but sadly, it's going to be the shut-ins, the Shannys, the fucking Vaughn Hiltons that actually survive this fucking the whole fucking COVID-19 thing. You do realize this. I mean, sadly, and listen, I don't wish it on anybody, but I'm just saying, isn't it ironic?
Other things that I know are going to come to pass because the previous things they told me came to pass. So why should I doubt these other things too? Right? No, I shouldn't.
Like winning the lottery. See, that's how he's rationalizing siphoning off Ma's money. Because as long as he uses some of that to fucking win these lotteries the gods have been telling him he's going to win. I mean, it's a matter of time, right? It's a matter of time that the winning ticket, not one, but two, are going to be found at the fucking, what's that place called? Odenia or something fucking, I don't even know what the hell it's called. The fucking town market where it's like gas, lottery tickets, cigarettes, takeout food. It's like everything because it's the only thing. That's where he's going to get it, in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Because they have a track record of being consistently right, you know. So no, there's no reason for me to deny them. You know, so yeah, it's going to come to pass. There's going to be things that's happening. All my, you know, spoke into my gut years and years ago. You will see the destruction of your enemies. Okay, not maybe, not kinda, not sorta. You will see the destruction of your enemies. What enemies? The trolls and haters all on YouTube. The trolls and haters that destroyed my family, destroyed my life.
The destruction. Bought cream on his mattress.
You will see the destruction of your enemies. Not maybe, not kinda. You will see it. Now, whether that comes about me taking them to court or whether the gods just send a legion of angels down to just slaughter them all, who cares how it's done? But I got a promise saying that, yes, I will see it in my lifetime, the destruction of my enemies. And then,
What's that? What's a lifetime in Mountain Dew years? I don't know. What's he got in Mountain Dews left in him?
and a bunch of them's a whole lot younger than me. But I'll see them go down long before I ever do. Because that's the promise from the gods themselves.
Vaughn Hilton, you're aging exponentially. You look older than my parents. Like, that's fucking, god damn. I mean, we're all getting a little gray on the chin and shit, but Jesus Christ.
You know. So let's stop being stupid here, right? You know. Let's act like we got a brain. Stop worshiping demons. Stop being a fucking coward, because that's what an atheist is. They're a fucking coward. Stop being a coward. Stop worshiping demons. Christians, Jews, Muslims, stop worshiping demons. And let's all get on the right path. You know, and start, you know, because like I said, man, once I started on this path, once I started understanding and, you know, and asking them what they want, you know, everything's just fucking awesome, dude. Everything, my whole life has just turned much, much better. And I
love how in like one breath he talks about how the trolls and haters have driven his wife insane and got his children taken away. And how awful they you know, they've created his circumstance. He's been circumstanced by internet trolls. Yet in the next breath, talks about since he's adopted paganism, which was how many years ago before all this shit, right? Before Mouse was even up there. His life has just been running great. All the prophecies are coming true, folks. It's like Camelot.
And I would want that for everybody, you know. I would want that for everyone. Who doesn't want a blessing? Who doesn't want to be prosperous? What are you, an idiot? You know, I mean, seriously, are you an idiot? Who doesn't want to be prosperous? You know. But whatever. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and you know and
Yeah. We get it. Yeah, Vaughn is a little low energy tonight. Oh, what can I do about that? I don't want to leave you like that. It's kind of like going on a blind date, not even getting a hand job. So let's take a look here. I don't know. Maybe I can pull something from the vault. Maybe I can pull something out for you guys. I don't know. Let me take a look. It's probably something we've seen before, but you guys want, I don't know. Give me an R in the comment section for rage. If you just want to end this on unbridled, unadulterated. I didn't even say that. Yeah, I'm cutting out the beers. If you want to see fucking rage, that's what I'm getting at. Because I think I might have some already prepared. Go through the vaults here. Let's see, I got a couple different little folders here that might fit the bill. What do we got? Some of the stuff I'm not even sure what it is. How long is this one? Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of these are raw footage. They're like 6-7 hours. What do we got? Well, got a little something over here too. We got something over here. It's delicious. Not as delicious as orange chili. All right. What do we... I'm okay, folks. The COVID hasn't got me. COVID hasn't got me. Where are we? Get in here. Oh, fuck it. Like I said, we've seen it before, but we'll end on this. It's some good rage. Folks, thanks for coming out. Be safe. Let's check a little bit of this.
Got my kids taken away. Got my kids taken away. Secular opinion, shut your fucking mouth, you fat fuck. You don't live very far away from me. So I'd be keeping my mouth shut if I was you. You ain't across the pond. You're in my neck of the woods. You don't think I know about the pasta-eating boys up there by Niagara Falls? What if the pasta-eating boys owe me a favor? Secular opinion. What if they owe me a favor for not doing a hit on their ass? And so to pay me back, they come and knock on your door. You know who I mean by the pasta-eating boys? Do you get what I'm saying to you? Do you? Do you understand secular opinion? Oh, Vaughn, I didn't get your kids taken away. You liar. You liar. You fucked your eyeballs in this shit, just like all these other fuckwads. So don't say that shit. Don't say that shit. You know, maybe I ought to talk to some of the guys up there in an Italian restaurant up there at Niagara Falls. Is that what I need to do, secular opinion? Go up to Niagara Falls and go to a certain Italian restaurant and order me a stromboli and sit down and have a talk with some people? Is that what I need to do? Huh? Huh? Talk to me, you prick!
No, I won't. No, I won't, dude. Hey, Vaughn, we're supposed to have a kickboxing match, remember?
There you go, motherfucker. The door's open. There you go, Kenny. There you go, Kenny. The door's open. Right there. Fucking open up my door for you, motherfucker. Get your ass down here, Kenny. Get your ass down here, you keyboard commando motherfucker. Get your ass down here. Find out how mad I am. Come on, Kenny. You can make fucking threats behind your fucking keyboard, you little pussy. Why don't you say it to my face? Why don't you come down here and say to my face that my wife needs to leave me? Huh? Why don't you try it? Try saying that shit to my face, motherfucker. What's the matter, Kenny? You little prick? You little fucking waste of space? Why don't you get your ass down here, Mr. I'm cooler than anybody else. I'm a badass behind my keyboard. Yeah, come on down here and say that shit to my face, motherfucker. Tell me my wife should leave me to my face. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. If you don't, you realize, Kenny, if you don't come down here, I've opened up the fucking door. If you don't come down here, you will forever be labeled a pussy. So now I've got to leave because you killer fuck sick fuckers ain't gonna get my kids. I'll fucking see you in hell first. I'll see you in hell before you do my kids the way you did my life for these last 4 years. I'll see you in hell first. I'll see you in hell first. You people need to die. You don't need therapy. You don't need counseling. You all need to die for what you've done to that woman. For what you've done to her. You have totally fucked her head up for life.
What have you fucked her head up for life with? You
what have I done to her?
Bitch ass motherfucking faggot piece of shit.
Shut up!
Shut up! Asshole.
Shut up! You goddamn piece of shit! Shut up, or I'll set your fucking ass out. Get your ass out of here, you piece of shit! You fucking maggot! You ain't worthy of nothing but death! Oh, shut the fuck up!
All right, let's check this out. Check this out. Bob, when Andrea left that night, she said she felt threatened by you, and that you were making threatening gestures towards her. Were you guys in that heated argument?
No, I did not. No, I didn't.
Well, you claim. Now, wait a minute. Hold on.
Hey, Tommy! I have people in here cleaning this fucking house. I have people in here packing up her shit.
What evil did you do?
Nobody saw nothing. Because there was nothing to see. There was no threat.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
All this screaming that's going on, it's me.
Fuck me. Lose control, man.
The only thing I'm screaming is screaming at you, Fox, for being too stupid to understand plain English. That's what I'm screaming at, is you, Fox. Okay. You know, in order to destroy someone's family, I would think you would need something a little more than, hey, let's do it because it's fun. Okay, I would think you would need an actual reason to destroy someone's family, not because you're doing it for lulz. You're doing it for lulz. Your words, not mine. Your words, secular.
I got you.
Your own mouth, secular. Not my words. Your words, secular.
We got you.
Out of your own mouth, secular. Out of your own mouth, secular. Okay, I don't give a fuck about your excuses. I don't give a fuck about your reasoning. I don't give a fuck about the lulz. I don't give a fuck about the fucking lulz. I don't give a fuck about the fucking laws. I'll beat your ass. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. If you don't, you realize, Kenny, if you don't come down here, I've opened up the fucking door. If you don't come down here, you will forever be labeled a pussy. You will forever be labeled a pussy. This whole fucking room full of people is seeing that you're nothing but a fucking pussy. You're nothing but a pussy, Kenny. You're nothing but a pussy, Kenny. Get your ass down here or forget it. Or forget it.
Believe.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely take responsibility of the fact that as soon as she come up here, I should have turned off that motherfucking internet and I should have never turned it back on ever again. You're right. I am guilty of that because I should have fucking done that shit from day fucking one. I should have turned that goddamn internet off. Because then sick motherfuckers like you wouldn't have been able to manipulate my wife.
So that's not you taking responsibility. That's not you taking responsibility for anything, Bob.
That every time somebody would knock on the door, she would literally jump in her chair. I saw that myself. You literally scared the shit out of this woman. Drove her nuts. You literally drove her nuts. You want to sit there and say you're not culpable? You want to sit there and say that you're not responsible? You want to sit there and say that you don't have anything to do with this? You lying fuck! You bunch of lying fucks! You bunch of lying fucks! I still have my minutes right now if you motherfuckers hadn't kept calling CPS out here.
God bless you.
I will read you her actual words that she said to Erica Mott before she left this house. And then you can judge for yourself. All right? I will read it to you. Because you're fucking stupid to apparently understand that when you call CPS out to people's house, that it might aggravate my life.
Listen, bitch.
Hey, you call me, you get the fuck out of here. All right? You better start a bunch of shit. Get the fuck out of here. I said, get out. Now you shut the fuck up, all of you. Now I'm going to read you what she said, and then I'm going to notify my attorney to sue every one of you son of a bitches into the ground. Because once you hear what she says out of her own mouth, then there won't be any question now, will there? Because I'm sick and tired of you sick fuckers. If you hadn't kept calling CPS out here, I'd still be married. And that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Goddamn internet! Oh, fuck, I can't even talk to you son of a bitches.
He's still a motherfucker. He's an idiot.
I'm going to sit here. Let him fucking talk.
No. Let him talk.
You are still under. He's muting people.
They're not going to let me talk.
Go.
I got to fucking let me talk. I just sit here.
James, it's because you're doing this.
Stop. He's still talking. Oh, you shut up and listen.
Go on, go.
This is
Now listen.
gold.
I have 5 witnesses. 5, damn it. 5 witnesses.
How many
5
witnesses?
that will prove in court that everything Andrea said in those dumbass Andrea videos by Kentucky Cosmoline are total false.
She has said it. She has said it.
Totally false.
You're yelling again, dude. Stop.
Yeah. Do you understand plain English?
There's nothing
He's telling the truth.
Damn. They're not good. They're not good. They're not listening. They're too fucking stupid.
Dude, you started yelling for 10 fucking minutes. And then you word and you scream.
You think that Andrea has told you the truth and she ain't told you nothing but a big ass bucket of lies. Big ass bucket of lies. That's all she told you, dumbass. That's all she fucking told you. 100 hours of nothing but lies. Flat out lies.
No.
Goddamn internet. Where's one? She wasn't even allowed to suckle her children. She wasn't even allowed to bond with them. You bitch. You fucking bitch. She wasn't even allowed to bond with them.
Calm down.
You goddamn demon. Motherfuckers. You all need to die. Every one of you fuckers need to die. Wait a minute, hold it. Telling everybody to grow the fuck up isn't racist. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Hold on a
Telling
second.
people to grow the fuck. Listen, no. I'm talking. No. You're trying to.
Everybody to
You're trying to label.
after I brought up that
I'm not racist.
I'm not.
I'm not racist. You are labeling me as racist, sir, and I'm not racist. Telling somebody to grow the fuck up doesn't matter what color the goddamn skin is. But when I'm on the street and I see
Fine, you made it obvious you were talking about black people.
fucking white,
Black people have a lot of growing up.
making jokes about it, I think I ought to speak out. I think I ought to not be silenced. And when I see that shit going on with my own goddamn eyes, and then nobody wants to talk about it, nobody wants to say that,
You need to calm down.
then that pisses me off. That's called counter racism or opposite racism, and it's just as fucking wrong as regular racism.
You need
in my
to
humble
calm
opinion.
down, dude.
And I'm tired of seeing white folks getting talked to like dogs, which I've seen it happen with my own eyes. And it happens in Cincinnati, Ohio. They fucking run the streets like goddamn wild dogs, running with this fucking gangbanger shit and this fucking other bullshit. And nobody wants to say jack squat, sitting there using their own fucking nigger word. But if a white person or an Indian like myself or somebody else says it, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. Well, fuck you. When the nigger stops using the N-word, I'll stop using it, goddammit. When the nigger stops using the N-word, I'll stop using it, goddammit. When the nigger stops using the N-word, I'll stop using it, goddammit. When the nigger stops using the N-word, I'll stop. Why? Why in the fuck did you do this to me for? What evil did I do to you to deserve for you to destroy my marriage and my family? What in the fuck did I do to you assholes to destroy my family? What did I do to you? Got my kids.
All right, folks. I think with that, we'll end it. We'll leave it there. We'll leave on a high note. Jeepers creepers. I have to put together a new Rage compilation. I got to go through the vaults. Like I said, a lot of the stuff's raw material. I got like 7-hour hangouts, 6-hour hangouts, live streams, blogs. I got to go through that stuff. So more coming. We're going to mix it up. But yeah, the opinions expressed in that last clip are not held by the video streamer of this channel. Just a disclaimer. But I do want to thank everyone for coming out. Again, be safe out there, folks. We're just trying to have a little fun in a very serious time. I think I might go over to Discord and hang out a little bit. Well, I'll be over there in probably about 10 minutes or so. The link is in the description. You can come on over. It's like a party in your mouth. Everybody's coming. So, yeah. We'll see what we have in store next week, folks. Until then, again, listen to medical professionals, not idiots on the internet. I just promoted it. Goddamn delay. No problem, man. You can always go back and again. There's some stuff back there on that channel, that Secular Opinion channel. I did have a bunch of it unlisted. I didn't realize for a while because of the last great fucking purge. So I unlisted a bunch of it. So maybe you didn't check it out. If you haven't seen the Tank story, it's out there. Vaughn Hilton talking about unprotected sex. It's out there. Whatever weird shit you're into that gets you through the self-isolation, social distancing. You do what you got to do. Anyways, I'm going to sign out. Thanks again. We're going to head it over to Discord and have a little hangout. Link is in the description. Keep fighting the good fight. Till next time. Bye-bye.